do that, but like you can ask.
Yeah. I'm gonna have like 2 different dragon friends that I can. Yeah.
Yeah, just ask.
You can say you can just
Clarify
be like,
and then ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Clarify. That's what you mean when you say I want to ride the dragon.
Like, hey, oh sorry, I have to do the voice. Also, hi stream, hi Caleb. So sorry. I was just wondering if it'd be okay if I maybe had a saddle one day. We could do lunch. We could do some flying. Anyway, hi Caleb.
We're gonna start off with Zareth. Can I Zareth fly? Zareth and fly? That's gonna go well.
I'm afraid Zareth was not the dragon friend I was referring to in this situation.
That's true. But it'd be fun.
Zareth can't fly.
One day, I know that it's not active. Listen, it's a wizard thing. It's a wizard thing. It's a wizard thing.
Zareth to fly, you have to toss him off the cliff, and he's gonna have to do it out of survival instinct.
Zareth could cast
he flies like a
Yeah.
He flies like a Minecraft character. He doesn't have wings. He kind of just moves.
That seems fitting.
Obsidian dragons are more of a burrowing creature. They kind of go underground. They kind of like hover.
It's like,
at best. They're like a glidey kind of creature. They're kind of clumsy in the air.
I know that you weren't born with wings, but you're a wizard. You could fly at any time. Like,
I mean, I had wings. They didn't work last time.
Anyway.
Don't expect them to work this time.
yes. Sorry, back to canon.
I love the ground. I'm gonna stick with the ground. The ground and I, we're best friends.
Yeah. I bet. Alright. Hi. So, anyway. Well, did anybody get the 69, or we just...
No, because only 3 of us fucking did it, and then...
I'm sorry, I got excited about it.
Alright, nobody got the 69 then. Alright, so...
Okay, can we all roll 10 just real quick, and then...
Alright, everybody gets to roll 1.
No, 10.
Well, 10, which is the base.
Well, you roll once, yes.
Everybody gets to roll once.
Why are they
fucking
going individually?
That's kind of weird.
This is taking so long. Oh my god.
I didn't get it. Nope.
I don't think anybody got it.
Mine's loading. Give me a minute.
I mean,
No.
Steven and Dante. Oh, no. Steven gets the last roll.
I thought I hit roll, but it just didn't process.
That's fine.
I got a 59.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's rolling.
Come on, give it to Quinn.
We'll find out in 5 hours.
No, you didn't.
You did it.
Next time on Aspen Grove. Oh, hey. Anyway, it goes to Mycel this week, guys. You didn't see it, but Mycel got the 69. He's not here.
You can just give it to the
we'll give it
to on duty.
Yeah, that's fair. Seska has it. Anyway, so last time we were all here, which was like a month ago at this point, basically, is what it feels like. You guys had a nice after being chased home from a party and realizing there was this strange eldritch abomination outside, which we have lovingly just called Dog.
It's the dog.
It's the dog. We've lovingly just given the name of the dog. That's
the dog. What the dog?
Sorry, the site I use for the talkies also updated, and now on the stream it shows me when Jegg is muted, which is
that's great.
Which is weird. Yeah,
now you can tell that they're not paying attention because they're muted.
Well, yeah, no, not that.
That's what you do when you're muted.
But it's
you don't pay attention.
He doesn't leave.
I just mute because I cough a lot.
Oh yeah, no. It's not a bad thing to be muted. It's just there's an icon there now, and I don't know how to get rid of it because the talkie's updated.
Okay.
That's really funny. It's like that's weird, but it's fine.
We can deal with it.
Yeah, it's fine. You can just choose what the image should be when it's muted, I think.
Oh, but okay. Well, I'll have to go through and edit them later then. Because I just set back to our regular Aspen Grove default, which I didn't realize because of the update. There's new stuff, so I'll do that next week then. Anyway, as I said, yes, you got your pet. There's an Eldritch Abomination outside. But you guys went to bed with very little issue. You guys woke up the next morning, and immediately were greeted by Raven, who showed up and immediately got possessed by Yezer. Yezer brought you all into a small subdomain, and basically explained that the world is going to end in a year if you don't do anything about it. Then all of you kind of just panicked, got day drunk. Why is Liz Pud now? What the fuck happened?
Pud?
Is my muted one Pud?
Your muted one is just Pud.
Let's go! Okay,
That's
keep going.
fine.
Wait, hold on. Everybody mute real fast, just so I can see
hell
that. Everybody mute. Okay, no, Xerox is fine. Liz gets to be Pud, and nothing happens. So, nothing happens to everybody else. Yeah, everybody else is totally fine. They just get the icon, and then for some reason, Liz turns into Pud.
That's really funny.
Oh my god, I don't feel
damn
so.
it.
I don't feel so.
What happened to Holly? Why is there a lizard?
Why is there a kobold here?
Right now!
What?
The fucking
Who are you and what
I
did you
can't
do to our
even-
druid?
The best part, I can't even do the Pud voice because then I go back to Holly.
So now someone needs to redraw one of those stupid werewolf memes, but it's Holly ripping her overalls off to be Pud underneath.
Oh god.
So
Yeah.
it's the werewolf
Alright.
transformation, but it's Pud.
Alright, fair enough.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, you guys were told you have a year to live, and then immediately everybody got day drunk and kind of chilled out and just didn't really do anything that day. I think some of you decided to take the time to, yeah, you guys took some time, you trained some skills, and Saska tried to get some romance advice from Holly, which just ended up leading to them confessing their feelings for each other, and yeah, no, thanks Holly, it was great.
Yeah, it takes
Solar
70
Solar System is real and canon, and we love that.
Well, it's certain aspects. It's getting there. It's forming.
It's pretty official. Seska and
It's-
Zareth are
The
absolutely
Big
together.
Bang happened.
But isn't Solar System including Holly, and Holly's just like vaguely?
Holly joined them and cuddled
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
No, yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
like,
yeah, they were. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not officially. Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't think it's like
I'm getting there.
official, but
getting-
it's very
calm
much
down,
like there's
calm
like an
down.
open invitation.
I think-
So
If I remember right, Holly like talked about like wanting to figure out some stuff, but
yeah,
voiced that she was interested.
yeah.
Yes,
I think
yes,
that's
that
what
was-
happened. And then
Yeah.
then the two of them were like, whenever you're ready, you know, kind of like supportive boyfriends. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we come to. It's a couple days later. For the sake of things, I think last time we saw Quinn and how I wrote it off why you weren't there last time is you decided to basically spend a day with Fate. The two of you were kind of in Fate's domain for a while, moved around, and the two of you kind of went on and just spent time together. Whether it's a date, however that looks to you, Steven, whatever that looks like to you is what ended up happening. But I think I ended up writing enough that you were just spending time with your partner, which ended up working out because you weren't available that day, but that's okay. Also, if you wanted to say you trained a skill, I don't know if you are training any skills right now, because I think the last time you were doing was learning Draconic, so I don't think you have any right now.
Yeah. Last thing I was doing was learning Draconic.
And then you succeeded.
I was like conversational in it, but I think just practicing, trying to hit like that fluency level.
because
Right.
of your natural 20 with Noctis's help, you have learned Draconic, so you can add that to your sheet. By the way, if you haven't already.
I think I did, but it was just like conversationally. So if I could hit,
I mean, that still is. That's
oh no, I
That's
never
still pretty banger.
did. I never did because
We take
it was
those.
just
Yeah,
like
but feel free to add that to your sheet. Basically, you're not going to be able to like read it fluently, but like if you like have a couple minutes, you can sit and translate something pretty confidently. Yeah, it's a couple days later. It's a cloudier morning. You guys got some pretty heavy information the day before. But overall, things are still moving forward. You are all back at the the Jaeger Hall, and at this point, it's probably around like 9 or so in the morning. So the day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
First thing Holly is going to do is going to peek out the window, and I'm going to try to look for the dog.
Go ahead, perception check, please.
Uh,
I also roll perception for the dog.
Yes, roll perception for dog. Okay, you weren't there last time. Here's a warning. The DC to see the dog is very high. So that's a stealth check.
Exactly.
Can I
Why?
can I offer something as a different skill to use?
Sure.
I want to do survival because I want to listen for all the other insects, because when there's a very big predator around, most of the other insects and creatures basically go dead quiet. So if there is
I would let that be well, that's still going to be perception.
Damn.
That's still going to be perception, but yeah.
Worth a shot.
That's still going to be perception. 20 though.
I kind of want to do. Can I do a funky thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I'm thinking what Ramsey's doing is he's at an upper window. I want to like make a shot off into the forest somewhere to see if like that spooks it to make it easier to see.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just like an attack roll with disadvantage, right?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. All right. Oh, I accidentally used D&D Beyond. Let me fix that.
How dare you use D&D Beyond? We use Roll20. Okay, we're professionals.
Okay, you're so right. That's a 27 with disadvantage.
Okay, you guys. This is what we see. You guys glance out your windows looking for any signs of the dog. Holly, I will say with the 20, you pick up on the fact that though you cannot see the dog, it is silent and eerie outside. Whatever is out there is still out there, but you cannot see it, you cannot locate it, but you feel the sensation that it is still around. Ramsey, you peer into the window, at the window, load up your crossbow and shoot it off into the forest. You hear it kind of crack against some wood against it somewhere. You lose the bolt, but we don't count ammo in this game, so I don't really care.
Vibes. Thank you.
Yeah. Something I'll say with the 27, something stirs in the forest, but you can't see it. You don't hear anything. There's no noises, no screams or anything. But something stirs, and that sort of eerie and dense energy outside the Jaeger Hall kind of grows a little bit. And but I mean, breakfast is served. There's like a nice sort of like
Yippee.
hash
Go down
browns and
for
sausages downstairs. Yeah. At this point, Seska is kind of following you. I'm assuming he just spent the night with you. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Seska's here. He spent the night. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys can all come down for breakfast. You would see Clyde and Devin are also around. Probably just probably eating breakfast at this point. It's quite early in the day.
Should probably check for
Yeah.
the dog if nobody mentions it. I don't see it right away.
So I know that it's there.
Yes.
Right. Hi.
You all have you all have the idea that it is still out there, but you don't. Yeah.
Holly would mention that be like, hey, that dog's still out there.
Oh, is it now? All right. You know what? I have an idea. Let's lure her out. Give me 10 minutes. And I cast Avatar.
Sure.
Fantastic. Avatar is
what dog?
cast, and the Avatar walks out the door trying to bait out the dog.
Roll a performance check.
A performance? All right. What is there? Okay. Yeah, he's not a very theatric man. But
Or
we will
I'll let you do deception. I'll let you do deception.
Not much better. Okay. We can do deception. A 9.
Your avatar goes out, walks around for a little bit. They wave their arms and shout into the forest. After about an hour, we'll say it's like the minimum time. even though you didn't roll.
Oh.
Fuck, it's 4 hours. Okay.
I roll.
But nothing happens. It doesn't come to attack you. It doesn't come to attack
it
you.
just
Nothing happens.
it wanders around. It goes into the forest. It's going into where it was last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting all up in there.
It's it's not where
This
it
thing doesn't
previously
fear
was.
death.
You learn. But it definitely nothing happens. Sadly. All right.
Yes.
What's this dog you're talking about?
Oh yeah, you weren't here. Okay, so can I grow like a little? So I'm gonna grow a little made out of wood, a little figure of like a person, and then I'm going to. So this is a person, right? And then I'm going to just disfigure it, kind of in the way that I remember it being. I'm going to make a druidcraft roll to see how accurate it looks.
Roll for sculpting.
Can I assist since I've also seen this thing?
Yes. That's a natural 20. That's not a natural 20. That's an
18.
Yes, you do it successfully. I hate when Roll20 does this.
But it's on the 20.
It's on the 20.
I see it, really? I see it on 18.
So close.
No, it's on a 20.
It's on a 20.
Now, guys, I mean, that's the thing. It's the number in the chat, you know, like the die is just
But still,
wonky.
with a 26, you're able to disfigure it and make it...
Fuck, though.
My chat looks proper. Like, my dice actually look proper. Like, I actually rolled 18 on my screen. Damn, sucks for you guys.
Damn. Anyway,
Yeah, so it's...
That's rough.
So kind of like that, and I don't want to consider the possibility that it was or is a person, so so it's a dog, because it's a fucked up looking dog.
It's definitely a dog. No, I didn't sense any humanoid presence. Nope, none at all.
Whatever it is, it definitely isn't natural. Probably constructed, if I had to say anything.
Oh,
It's just a boa.
He was robbing graves, of course it was a person before.
Ripley, we don't want to think about it.
You don't think it's like...
Don't make me start drinking again.
I was just wondering. Don't tell me if this is like a little out there. We're pretty sure his dad is fine. Do we know that thing isn't just his dad? Like...
Okay, maybe...
Okay, his father has actually been physically sighted in... Fuck, what's the town's name again? Alycia is blanking.
Okay.
He's in Linares right now.
That's the bitch.
I'm just saying, like, you literally just made something that looked like you walk around out there. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm just saying, in advance,
I'm a very
if it happens...
funky case. Not a lot of people know the magic I developed. I developed that spell to get out of class in, like, high school. Okay, like...
I'm just saying, we're dealing with a cult of a lot of people, and there is a disguise spell. This doesn't matter. But if it is the case...
I got a hold of that magic, okay? I'm pretty confident they don't have it.
Okay. Well, so what are we going to do about that thing? Because we have to go, but,
Yeah,
well, my avatar that's out there is not... It's really not luring it out. Damn.
Maybe it smells, and like it smells to hunt or something. I mean,
yeah. Can I call back my avatar for a second?
Yeah. You call it back easy. It comes back.
Cool. I cut my hand. I place it on the palm, so there's flush blood on it. It's scented now.
Okay, roll the d4 and take
And then I
that
shove it
damage.
back out the door. D4? Okay.
And take that damage. And you send it back out the door. 2 points of damage. And you send it back out the door, and it begins to walk around again. Roll another deception check.
Bye, avatar. Alright. Okay, Zareth, it's not actually a lie. It's a little dance. 18.
Walks around for a little bit longer. Zareth, you don't see the creature this time, but you feel it as your avatar immediately vanishes.
Okay, if it dies, I get the memories of how it died.
that's a mistake.
I will
That's
give
true.
you one word. Consume.
Okay. Got 5 Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, you got 5 nights
No.
already.
What's the point of these numbers?
What the fuck? The Foxy jump scare noise.
Do you flinch as the memories come to you?
You know what? I think this is not the first time that they've witnessed their own death. I feel like they're pretty numb to it at this point, so I don't think I flinched.
Alycia, he got bored.
Not the first time.
Don't say it like that. Oh my god.
Sorry guys. I needed a clippable moment for, the bumpers.
Don't start making shit. This ain't.
You just added a browser source.
I feel like that
I
one
did.
would
Google
be
moments
a
have
strong
to
idea.
happen naturally.
Talking guy,
Go for
okay?
it.
I love your talking guy.
Yeah, I do too. I don't feel like loading up VC face today, so we get this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So it's out there. Great.
Do we want to talk about the other elephant in the room?
The other elephant in the room.
There's more than one.
Yeah.
At the end of the world thing, probably.
You mean?
Do we have to talk about the end of the world? I feel like that just makes me sad, and I want to drink again.
No, it's just a matter of how you phrase it. Here.
Let me break it down for you, alright? The person you're shaking up with is destroying the world.
Oh, yeah. Your partner is single-handedly killing us all.
Very easily the cause of most of the reason why the universe and this world is dying, because gods aren't meant to be wandering around shaking up with people.
They're also actively working with the Abyss. Congratulations.
Working, but there's some kind of connection, right? Not
exactly. They are benefiting from what that cult is doing, okay? And they have not done a single thing to stop it.
I'm sorry, that is a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised if they are actually offering support.
To be fair, the big dragon cast said all of the gods are doing this. It's not necessarily just they're just the one doing the most damage to it, because they're not
doing the worst.
Because they're not. Gods aren't meant to be on the mortal world a whole lot, roaming around, making friends, all that kind of stuff. They're kind of meant to be in their own world, and then some people benefit from their specific power, and with them being around more often, that's damaging the world. Again, I at fault when I do my own shit. I kind of ruin it a tiny bit as well, but it's not as extreme.
I'm sure you can contact your god and tell them something, and they can work something out. Fate is doing the most damage and was mentioned specifically by name. So we have to deal with them as soon as possible.
Well,
again,
we are not going to make it.
How many of them was there? 6? 7?
That was 8.
With all due respect, that is a lot to put on Quinn at once. Maybe we pause for a minute and let him say something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was the end of the world not a big enough?
Okay.
I said let him say something, maybe. Okay.
How you doing, bud?
So first of all, end of the world single-handedly seems to be a bit of an exaggeration, even if they are the most potent cause.
Yeah, they are the most potent cause. And
I
they know it.
guess Are we certain that they know it?
I mean, not.
Says they know. They know.
I think so.
No, I mean.
I hope they know.
He hasn't mentioned them by name.
Yes, but that
I
doesn't
think they
mean.
know.
Okay.
He's not that ignorant.
Does that mean that we can trust him, or where he's getting this information from?
Yeah,
I trust Jegg more than I trust anyone else.
Yeza is like a big ancient. He's been around longer than any of the other gods that Big Dragon Raven hangs out with, so I would assume he is more trustworthy than some people that would just popped into existence like a couple years back.
Okay, but everybody
take
has
his
their
word
own
over anything else.
agenda. And do we know where he got the information from? Perhaps he was deceived.
Observating the world? Are you really going to say that this is Yeza's fault? Really?
Well, okay.
I get that you
I'm
are
not-
infatuated with this god.
I'm not saying it's 100% Yes's fault, I'm just saying that there is a chance that some of the information was
I don't know.
Exaggerated.
They
Okay.
mentioned a couple
exaggerated,
specific events.
misplaced.
Specifically. And I have a feeling that Fate knows.
Okay. Well, I prefer. We could give benefit of the doubt, but let me
I
say
don't
this.
think we have the time to give benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Let me say real quick. That I feel like is something that Quinn and Fate can talk about, because I feel like if we kind of just all gang up on Fate at once, it might be in kind of an awkward spot. But I feel like if Quinn talks to Fate one-on-one about all that, and maybe then we can actually get something worked out properly and not have to worry about Fate doing anything more destructive.
Right.
Okay. If you trust her that much.
I
Go
mean,
for
I personally think
But-
that's now it's
I
an
think that we're
idea.
more
I don't think
pro-life.
it's a fantastic idea
It's
because
just an
you
idea.
get them. Well, hear me out. Get them in a room one-on-one. What's not to say that Quinn starts asking these questions and then they just like mind control him to be
Quinn.
like, "No, you're gonna believe everything's all right," and then come back to us and say everything's all right.
What we could do, Zareth will
do
take
something
out
like
the D20. We can find this out right now.
Hey.
I
We
I
could
know,
continue talking about this first.
You're listening, aren't you?
I think you're being very impatient, Zareth, and honestly, I think you need to take a
Impatient.
step
I've
back.
got a year left. We have a year left. We have no time.
We are having this conversation, and I need you to be reasonable right now.
This is reasonable.
No. Stop it. Let us
What
talk.
solutions are on the table?
Ripley raises his hand.
well,
Yes, Ripley?
Oh, we were given two options, right? Well, three, technically. On the way to ascend them, kill them, or convince them to give up their power to one of us, so then the way can choose to ascend, or whatever, something like that. If we kill them, you get the power anyway.
Mhm.
but I feel like
What happens if we ascend them?
We don't know how to ascend them, Quinn. That's the problem.
They are put in the higher plane with all the other gods where they can't damage the world.
I think that might be the best.
Does it mean that
If we had the
Does that
time,
mean that they
sure,
can
that's
never,
the greatest option. We don't
I
have that
mean,
time.
yes, to answer your question, probably never really come back, or at least with being a quote-unquote real god, I guess, makes it
Never
a bit safer.
Well,
It
Yes.
makes it safer, I think, with contact like that, but...
so it wouldn't completely lose contact? It would just
Well, I
eventually
mean,
just
being
no,
a...
you lose contact.
Becoming like a real god would just mean... being a what... I mean, yeah, maybe you wouldn't.
No, you'd have to be some sort of religious figure for that god to receive any sort of hint of contact.
I mean,
how it works.
that's judging by the way Raven's able to communicate with his
Isn't
buddy.
even Yeza's avatar, though, specifically? Like,
Yeah, I mean, but
Why
still,
do that
it's
sort
at
of
least
thing?
able to, it's a bit safer, right?
Yes, I think that's a good point. Yes, Ripley.
again, we don't have the
I-
time to figure this
a-
all out. If we
a
don't
big-
have an immediate solution,
A big thing Giza also said was specifically about Fate is they have a very stronger way of killing other gods, and he wasn't very thrilled by that kind of existing, and they would. And I state it again, it's fine sending them, then they would be under the watch of other gods where they can't harm other ones, but they are the most dangerous problem.
They have a consuming habit that the gods are not fond of. But again, this whole theoretically means if we can ascend, it means we have to figure out how to ascend. And if we can't do that in a timely manner, then...
Wait. I kind of had an idea about the ascension thing as well. So y'all remember when we were in the alternate world and then we had to deal with alternate fate and they just started just eating that god up, right?
Yes.
So
But
what
that's
if,
a fate exclusive, and I'm not sure that that's...
wouldn't that be a thing to gain power? And then simply...
I don't think gaining power is the entire point here.
True.
We have to ascend into a different plane of
gods
existence.
I think they're scared if they get too strong as well.
That could cause even more problems for them, assuming they're innocent.
Frankly, I'd like more information on what each option would mean. Like, if we take the power either by force or willingly, and then we have to ascend, what does that mean for us?
You become a god and go to the astral place.
We end up in the same
What does that
position
look
that they're
like?
in.
What does that...
Either ascension or death.
Okay, I think this is something that we can discuss in further detail later, because I'm going to be honest, there are some pressing issues we have to deal with now, and I don't think just sitting here talking for the rest of the evening is going to...
No, if we continue to talk about this, I'm just going to pull the alcohol again. I'll be
No,
fully
we
real.
can talk about this some other time, when we have the time, like say when we're traveling or something. For now, I think it might be best of us if we go and try to deal with that dog or something, or at least try to...
We need to deal with the child before any other problem. Actually, can I tune back into my avatar?
It proved.
They're walking around.
No,
They're
dead.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Your avatar died a little bit ago. But yeah, as you guys kind of bring this up.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, Quinn, what is it?
Just, do we have a way of recontacting Geza and potentially getting more information that way?
Yes. Yes, I have his number.
Let me try this. Jackass! Can you hear me?
We have the number, yes.
Right now, but...
Yeah.
No, I guess not.
Yeah. Why don't...
It'll be fine, alright?
Yes. Okay, game plan. We need to distract that thing outside.
You guys, sorry, can I have a perception check from the team? This is hearing-based, I say, for Ripley's sake.
Yippee.
Perception
check.
Is there any chance I can use my passive?
Hey, look at Quinn and Ramsey!
Or do you want us to do an active?
Do an active.
23.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That'll be 18.
Alright, so all of you hear this. Quinn and Ramsey, you hear a little bit more. You hear like footsteps kind of approaching the outside door to the main Jaeger hall. And Ripley, you hear this as well. But everybody hears this loud thud against the front door. It sounds like wet almost.
Oh dear.
With the nat 20, can we use that extra little bit of hearing to can I have Ramsey ready his weapon now?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
It sounds like somebody threw something large and wet against the front of the Jaeger hall door.
I'm gonna go open the door.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door and you see at your feet is this
a
grotesque head, featureless head. There's no mouth, eyes, or nose to this flat, very pale skin. And you see it's been beheaded, and there's this bluish blood leaking out from the back of its neck. Following your eyes upwards a little more, you see maybe about 10-ish feet away, Fate kind of standing there, and they look quite upset.
Did you just kill the dog?
Ripley's gonna look down. Oh, free dinner.
Do not eat that.
Eat it!
Can I?
Get you
why?
sick. Do not
I-
eat meat that you do not know where it comes
hey,
from,
can I-
especially if it is undead meat.
Hey, can I immediately take
No.
it, toss it to the side, and then grow a bunch of mushrooms on it, just immediately decaying it?
Yeah.
So it is
It starts to
inedible.
immediately starts to decay.
Oh, that could have been interesting.
You have to eat fresh meat, okay? You can eat strange meat if it's fresh. You don't eat undead meat.
Remember that time I...
Why are we having this conversation?
We should,
Hey,
and
Faye,
Ramsey.
Faye, thank you very much. Thank you.
So you're helping us again?
I never stopped helping you. You're making a lot of assumptions about me, and I don't appreciate it, okay?
Benefit of the
So
doubt.
you're saying you didn't know what you were causing? Who you were working with?
I'm not working with anybody.
No, just benefiting off of cult research. No, of course. No, that's definitely not on you.
The cult has nothing to do with me. The Abyss
there's
has
nothing
nothing
with
to
the
do.
Abyss.
The Abyss has nothing to do with the cult. The cult's the one using the Abyss. I just happen to know about it.
Benefit from it?
Well, okay.
I don't benefit from it. I just know about it. I can't explain it. It's like a domain thing. I don't win. I don't
Can
win
I
anything.
insight them? Are they lying to me right now? I don't trust them.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I'll-
insight check fate.
I won't.
I'll
I
insight
will.
check.
I want to give him benefit of the doubt. I want to trust him.
I don't know.
Honestly, he's a good
Zareth
man.
was informed that
Very
they,
close,
like,
18.
kind of... that they've been, like, working with the cult, and that put them on edge. Like, really put them on edge. So, yeah, they're not trusting fate right now. This is 21.
21. They're
18.
not lying to you, but it seems that they understand about as much as you do. They're not.
Okay, so they're ignorant, then.
The same as us.
Okay. Ramsey looks at Quinn.
I think Quinn just kind of looks defensive at this point. Like, ready to step in, but not wanting to quite yet.
Okay. Feeling the truth. So, you didn't know what you were causing? At all?
I had a feeling. But I didn't start this. I didn't start the Abyss, okay? That much is true. I didn't start it. I know I'm not helping it. But I don't know.
You know that you're actively causing the world to end?
I didn't know. I didn't know that it was doing that, but
It is. Congratulations. We have a year left.
you guys
Maybe.
you're going to fix it though.
Yeah, but
You are
I
assuming
mean,
a lot.
We're trying, but you need to understand that might also have something to do with your downfall, and we'll try our best. Okay.
yeah, I mean,
There is,
let's-
9 different gods causing the end of the world?
let's
including
break it.
Bahamut?
Let's break this down again. We subconsciously, without you knowing, this has happened. You do feel any remorse for this?
Why would I feel remorse for something happening without my knowledge?
So you don't feel bad
But now that you
you're
know, but now that you know
destroying
about it,
this world.
I mean, it's
Oh, you don't care.
I-
Well,
I mean, the Abyss is just another place. It's the same.
No,
place
I
as
don't want to
Underdark
talk about
is.
the Abyss. I want to talk about you. Do
Yeah,
you care that you are killing this world and are going to effectively destroy people that you care about.
I mean, I don't
want
yes
that.
or no? Yes or no? Do you care? I don't know. I don't want any damn fucking excuses. Yes or no?
No sugarcoating, just speak the truth. Okay.
Well, of course I care about you.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want anything to happen to you. I'm not doing this on purpose.
Okay. So now that you know, are you willing to try to figure out how to fix it? Or are you just going to continue business as usual?
I mean, yeah, I'm already doing better. Like,
let me speak. This is
what we need.
You speak to the people, Piccolo.
There's a few things you can start by doing to help this before we have to do something drastic. You need to stay in your own lane and not come back to the mortal world for a long time, at least until we can figure something out. Does this sound reasonable?
You watch as Fate's eyes kind of flicker back to Quinn. And they just kind of look at you for a response.
Yeah. Do you know how to get yourself to the same plane as the other gods? Is that something you can physically do?
No.
Do you know where to start?
No.
You have
Fantastic.
your own...
Then you're fucked.
The only god I've ever talked to, aside from, the ones that are here, is Saloon, but that was only once, and that was like 20 years ago. I don't...
She give you a hint?
No.
I don't know, she say a riddle, something?
She called me a little troublemaker and patted me on the head, and then I was here.
Okay, so what you're saying is that Saloon worshippers would be aware of what's going on, at least more than we are right now.
Probably. I don't know.
You think they would know how to ascend a god?
She's like a knowledge domain thing, right? I assume so. I mean, actually...
Take less than a year to figure it out, because we've got 8 other fuckers to deal with.
I mean, as your friend, I happen to know where one of the most powerful Saloon worshippers is right now.
Yeah,
what do you know? Is this something you can figure out on the back burner? Like,
hey, this is our best bet. You just
give you a 6-month mark, or are you gonna hate us? Like, we don't have a lot of time.
Hey, you've got to go talk to him, all right? You're the one who has to do all of your killing or descending, whatever.
Hey, shush. What you need to do, just for now, until emergencies, you need to stay in your separate world that you dragged us into. You have your own space that will not decay anything in our world. Is that easy enough for you to do?
It doesn't...
Also, slow down of the blessings would probably be a good start. No crazy magic users for the next little bit. Running off of your power. Can't exactly ask that of Yeza at the moment, but something we can ask you. I guess.
Just all we need is for you to not be on the mortal world right now. Can you do that?
Fine. If you don't want me to do any crazy magic stuff, give me back the dice.
Ramsey steps forward. I'm sorry.
Well, it's time to figure something out.
He puts it in the hand.
Fate looks at it and they don't. They almost look like they're about to cry.
Can I walk up and then with my die and then put it in Fate's hand and say, "Hey, I believe in you. We'll still be able to contact you worst case, right?"
I'm always listening.
Okay.
Just need to figure something out.
You're a good person.
Something.
Hey, you're a good God. You're good. It's just an accident. We just gotta figure this out together, all right? And when we do figure, or at least when we all fit, and then I gesture to all of us, besides Fate, when we figure this out, hopefully everything can be better again sometime. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I grow a little vine around my Fate die that has like a little flower on it, and then I'll just put it in their hand?
I take it back.
Wish we had more time so we could be more lenient. Here is not a lot. Just done that.
You heard yes
And
though.
yeah, they'll give their dad. What?
You can kill the other gods to get more time.
Yeah,
I know.
that is true.
That is probably what we'll have to do. Because we don't have the time to save them all.
And
We don't even know how to save one. So, yeah.
Hey, okay.
I don't know if
Fate,
I'm much help when it comes to saving the gods, but I'm pretty good at killing them. So if you want help,
that's part of the problem. Fate, can I ask, where is that Salian worshipper you mentioned?
Pud. He has a magic shop in Tuuf.
Thank you.
Oh.
Tuuf.
Right.
Oh my god, is that your cooking teacher?
Yeah. Hey, I know the pipe.
I thought he was magical, motherfucker.
Wasn't that weird dragon man from the statue? Whatever.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh my god, he totally is.
Hey, thank you
Why
very much,
not
Fate,
click that till now?
for everything. I mean that genuinely, for everything up to this point and hopefully in the future again. Thank you.
I'm glad it turned out that you weren't completely what's the word?
Heartless?
Doing this on purpose. I'm glad you ended up not being. Sorry that I was a little harsh. But again, there's not a lot of time. I hope we can figure something out. Otherwise...
It's fine. I won't fuck with you guys anymore. I'll try not to.
Only find physically come here for emergency.
I mean, you could probably still take this. I mean, but actually,
no, they can't use the magic.
No, sorry.
Seraph, do you give your die over, by the way? Sorry.
Oh yeah, he gave it a while ago.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, question. If you get a spell phone, you might still be able to contact Quinn. Because I feel bad just making Quinn stop talking.
Don't work.
Work in alternate dimensions.
Separate planes. You have to be on the
I can
same
try
plane.
working on a spell, but again, with magic being this unstable, and that could probably cut our timeline even shorter.
Yeah, sorry.
We have other things to worry about than Quinn's and Fate's relationship. No offense.
Which, speaking of...
In theory, if we fix it, then you guys can hang out and be lovey-dovey afterwards. When the world's in one piece, assuming we get that far.
Hey, also, quick bit about that. Oh wait, no, that would count as magic.
If it makes you feel better, I'll limit my divine stuff as well. I'll be a tad weaker, but...
You do not classify as weak. You will be fine.
Okay, I'll you can still grab random objects from our dimension if they're in a place that is, say, outside of our
That's still interacting with the world.
Fuck, you're right. God damn it. All right, okay, sorry. We can deal with this later.
Look, we can't rely on fate anymore. Absolutely none. Sorry, fate.
It's fine.
I know, I'm just sad about
This
losing
hopefully will buy us another month so we can figure something out.
Before you leave, you're
The only
still
way to
missing.
get any real time.
You're still missing one of them die.
Quinn,
Fate kind of looks already.
I need to.
I don't want to take it from you, but I will if you keep being stubborn about it.
It's fate.
Say again?
I will step towards fate. And I want to make a sleight of hand check.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
I'll just do passive because there's no way I would.
So this is going to be what's everybody's passive insight?
I trust
Insight or perception?
Perception, right?
Sorry,
I could
perception.
do
17.
Perception. Passive perception. 17.
Aw, damn. Can I do insight? Because I'm looking at.
No, this is. Actually, if you want to use your passive.
Intention?
This would be perception.
Because it's like.
I mean, I feel like
it's a predictable thing.
Yeah, probably. Sleight of
I
hand.
rolled a 14. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 14, guys. Are we that
that's
desperate?
16.
I've already passed.
You can use your fate die.
Last time you get to use it.
That's true.
Maybe.
Last time. That's
Alright,
sad.
fuck it. I'm using my fate die.
You can use it. 17.
I still pass.
Yeah.
17.
Let's do it.
Fuck.
What is your
okay,
plan,
so-
Quinn?
So, anyone who passed would see Quinn take the fate die, and as he hands it over, slip it and try to replace it with his little ink bottle.
I'm gonna
Are
just.
you fucking kidding me? What part of the end of the world are you not understanding here?
I'm not to do damage. I just want to smack the back of Quinn's head like a parent.
It's okay. I mean,
Use it, but I can't give it up.
Of course not. No. Why would you want to?
Okay.
Just the end of the world, right?
Okay.
Use it.
I
It
feel
shouldn't
like
matter.
okay, if it's not used, I feel like they should be fine, right? Because while it is like magic on this plane, it's not actively doing anything in say the couple months that we
It
got.
is. It connects fate to this world.
It's also
there's already churches
It
and
is
stuff.
actively using.
I know, but do you want to go burn down the churches or whatever? Because I think just having one. Holly's going to actually stand like over by Quinn. I understand where you're coming from, but I think just having it. I'll look at Quinn. I trust you, Quinn. I think that you won't use it at all, but you just want it as like a sentimental thing. I know.
It is not a sentimental thing. Unless you dismantle the magic, it is actively using it, and it is still causing harm. This is a selfish action, and you know it.
There's a year left. We're going to be a little selfish.
We also might need them in an emergency, because they might be able to help us still, as long as they're not doing
We
it
can't
consistently.
use them in an emergency. That's the entire point.
Just okay. How about this? Okay, let me think. Hey, Faye, is there any way that you could make it so the die has maybe, I don't know, because that'd also be doing something. I think just having one fate die is fine. Plus, worst case, after we go talk to Put, if it is that big of a problem, then we can give it up then. All right? Having it for a couple extra days, if not like a week, is not going to immediately cause the end of the world.
No, just it's up into the year we've got.
Well, year was based off of all the fate dice being out. And fate doing stuff normally, but we've gotten to a point here. I think it's a very tense situation. Quinn, do you promise not to use it, and just to keep it as sentimental value?
Just spell it if it's for sentimental purposes.
I promise that the only reason I would use it until everything is figured out is if it's the only way to save our lives, so that we can figure it out without dying and the end of the world happening regardless of our efforts.
Yeah, that's fair. Because, I mean, if we're all, like, dead, and might as well get Fate's help then. Quinn, I trust you. You promise? And Holly's going to hold up her pinky.
Quinn does take a second. Kind of like bites his lip, trying to like force himself to agree to the promise, because even though he has like no intent of using it, it's hard to like put that in words, but he will, after a moment, lock his pinky with hers.
So just trust your man of your word, then.
I'll trust you. This is something serious. I'll trust you.
Okay.
Quinn. Sorry, Jake. Oh.
That's okay.
As you make the promise, Fate kind of reaches over, and just kind of squeezes your hand before pulling you in for like a tight hug. And I'm gonna message you something super fast. So, if you wanna, Jake, if you wanna say something quickly.
Yeah. I know this is a lot for all of us, but we can do this. We deal with Alycia, we keep moving. We'll figure it out. This was a difficult but necessary first step.
This isn't the end of this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more later, alright? We just gotta deal with the other stuff on our plate first before we can fully eat it.
Like the, what was it again? 11 cultists? I hate gods.
It's just, okay.
The Abyss downfall.
Yeah, and we gotta deal with that now. We should probably go ahead with that.
Now that these things are dead, we can
Go check out what was...
we can mosey on our way down to that big old house and cause some havoc, huh?
Yeah, I would
How's that
like
sound?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
let's
think we
do
all
it.
deserve to blow off a little bit of steam after this.
Mm-hmm.
One cult does.
So, are you done messaging? Because I do want to say something to.
Oh yeah.
Quinn
Well,
before
at this point, like Fate kind of like lets go of you, Quinn. It kind of gives everybody a nod and just kind of goes, "Well, have fun with it. I guess I won't see you around." So.
Remember, emergencies.
Emergencies.
See if you can find a way to talk to your siblings in your own world about it as well.
I don't think you know how that works, Rypley. My world is isolated from everybody else's, and also, so is Jaeger's. So we can only really talk with each other when we're both on this plane. Does that make sense?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Work on Ascension. Don't want to have to kill you.
Uh-huh.
Will do so if it comes down to that. It's not personal.
No,
world's
okay.
gotta keep going.
Right on.
Figure this out, and you'll hear from me as soon as we do.
Right. Thanks. They kind of let go, and kind of in a weird blink, they vanish.
All right.
Okay, we deal with Alycia.
Are all y'all
And then
ready?
we find the dragon man.
Nice.
Don't we? There's a little bit more to it, but we'll figure that out after we deal with
I
this
guess
whole
we should also
thing.
talk to Jegg since he's here.
Don't we have to? Don't we have to contact Linares to ask them to? Are we trying to get his dad away first so this doesn't look as bad?
Oh yeah.
I think
Okay.
Seska was working on that last I checked.
Seska, in fact, was. Yes. You could go back. Seska has been inside this entire time while you guys are outside having this conversation. Because Seska was not involved.
But also, I just
This guy's
I do just want
on it.
to grow a healing apple and hand it over to Quinn. Just cause.
Oh wait, Quinn. Has that thing been added to my sheet yet? I have to
and then also I want to add one.
You were supposed to add a spell to my thing.
Oh,
which spell? Sorry.
Fucking what was it? What was the one we said?
It was wild magic, or not wild magic.
Oh.
It was druid.
Jegg, what did we say? What was the spell?
So technically, was it druidcraft?
Oh, I think
so.
Are you
talking with the...
Scrolling at our DMs. Yeah, we said druidcraft.
Right. There was druidcraft.
Alright, so yeah, I will add it to your sheet right now. But yes, so we'll say for the sake of it, yes, Zareth does have access to that spell. Even if it's not on your sheet, yes, you have access to that spell right now, Zareth. If you want to cast it for some reason, I'll let you. I'm gonna add it to your sheet. So.
Cool. I just have it on a notebook on my desk. I didn't even think about it until I looked over.
Oh yeah, no, I totally forgot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. That was fun.
Should we make sure that we got his dad all sorted out before we go do this?
Yeah.
I'll go chat with Seska. I'm sure he would know.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind talking to Clyde and Devin really quick about some other stuff.
I'm going
to get out.
Yeah.
Any chance you could get them to maybe work on figuring out the Ascension thing? I don't
that's actually what I was going to talk about.
Oh, thank fucking God.
I mean, there's like 3 other big orders of Jaeger paladins that collectively we could all figure something out.
If they could work on that instead of us who already have
exactly, but I want to go and tell them about that.
Yeah, just definitely find a way to break it gently.
It'll be fine. But
yeah,
before Rypley goes inside, he's gonna throw his arm around Quinn and whisper something in his ear. If you break this promise, I will not hesitate to rip that from your hand. Do you understand me? And then Ripley's just gonna walk inside and go find Clyde and Devin.
Yeah, because I think if Zareth's also going inside, he's going inside along with Rypley. That's where Seska is.
Mm-hmm.
Holly will just keep hanging out there and wait for everyone to be ready.
This doesn't need to be an actual played out thing. I just want to make sure they know the rest of them know in game.
Yeah. Good lord. Good choice.
Sure. Yeah. So if you don't want to role play it out,
I'll just be like, hey, I want to find a way to contact the rest of the 3 winds, tell them what's happening, and we should collectively all meet up together at some point. And
I will say this. Clyde brings up. Clyde kind of will mention this. He kind of goes, we'll do our best, but with the state of our order as it is right now, it's a little hard for us to get out and navigate in the same power we once had. But if you and Devin can fix that, as Devin mentioned to me, we shouldn't have much of an issue trying to get the others in on this, and we'll do our best. I'll let you know. But
we'll deal with this first part, and then we'll figure this next part out all together.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just leave it to you then.
Hopefully we can get his dad away, and this will make everything look a lot less ugly.
Okay, I hope so. Yeah.
We're trying to do this as nicely as possible.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And you guys also want to talk to Seska, who at this point is casually just drinking some tea, reading a book or something, just chilling. Seska's on
we're at Baldur's Gate camp. He's doing his NPC. He's doing his animations.
Yeah, he's doing his NPC animations.
Doing his eyeballs.
Seska's also back in his little human disguise, which he was wearing during your little court trial thing. And it appears that this just seems to be his his chosen state. Well, since his dragon face tends to be as
we know it's Seska.
yeah, you guys know it's Seska, but also I don't know if you guys do you guys know why Seska's wearing his thing? Was that talked about in character?
It's because he's trying to. It's
mentioned.
because people know what he looks like, and he was one of the people controlled by Bahamut for a few minutes, so he's trying to hide himself.
Yeah, he basically got fired. So he's wearing his human disguise, but
Everyone getting
it's still
fired.
very obviously Seska in the way he dresses and also his face. It's just obviously Seska, but he's just a human. That's it. But yeah, Seska kind of if you bring up about I believe Crone was his name. If you bring that up, Seska will kind of go, I did send a message out to Lunaris. Haven't received any word back yet, but I can assure you that the proper authorities are looking for him at this point for related cult-like activities.
What a relief.
We can only hope that he'll be arrested and held there, but it's only been a day, so I haven't really received word back yet.
Right. As long as you will send the message out, that's all we can do at this point.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for looking into that.
Anything for you. But I will be the first person to let you know the moment I hear anything back from it.
We're gonna be in the middle of the fight. Hey guys, he's arrested!
Yeah.
Go on, guys!
Oh, he's finally gone. For you.
It's that, or it's the bad ending. We kill
busy at the
Elazar before
moment.
he gets arrested.
I mean, actually, that, the dog thing, that dog creature, we could technically use that as evidence.
Oh
Yeah.
oh no, the head.
You hold on to the head then.
No, it's. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
If only someone had powers to reverse time on an object.
Oh yeah, thanks, Holly.
Holly,
You're so powerful. I love you so much, but holy fuck, that's creepy.
Yes, Quinn.
There's also then becomes the matter of Ripley wanting to eat the head.
Oh, don't do that, bud.
How about I
Don't
will
eat
go,
it! It's undead!
I will go collect the head and hide it in a safe location so that Ripley cannot eat it.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. We will get you some weird, fantastical meat of another kind that is fresh. Okay?
And thinking about how we're about to go fight Elazar.
Okay, let's go fight. We'll meet
Exactly!
Pug.
Fresh
Yeah.
meat! I'm
Yes.
sure that the child is not undead. You can eat him.
Oh. Oh no, don't eat Elazar. That's
Why are you looking at me that way? It's perfectly normal.
no.
Yeah, go
don't-
obliterate that twink.
Okay, listen.
Human meat is undead.
We
forget
don't.
what he said.
It's been 500 years. Yeah, no, it's fine. We don't talk about that anymore. That was a phase.
We
for
had
Dragon
time.
Yeah, we had time, really.
We don't need to talk about it. It's
We don't need to
completely
talk
fine.
about it. No, it's
Anyway,
fine.
have you tried horse?
No. I love horses. You always say this.
Horses
You know I love
actually quite a
horses.
delicacy.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
They're very tender, and a little salty, but like,
It's
me
quite flavorful,
love them in
though.
another way. Okay, never mind. I forget I said
You-
anything. Chicken. Have you tried chicken?
I think we're just learning that Ramsey's a vegetarian.
I'm not a vegetarian.
No,
Chicken is fine.
No,
I
he's
just-
too scared after what's happening to him right now.
Oh my
Have a
god.
vegan diet. Dragons.
Oh,
Why?
should
wait,
be
Ramsey, have
on
you
the
eaten
vegan
today?
diet?
And I'm so glad you asked, Caleb. Because Ramsey has to go outside to hunt real quick.
Yeah.
Did
I mean,
you
it's
need
good.
No, I
It's
mean,
right
any
there.
blood?
Well, I mean, if
Oh.
you need blood, you're about to head into a fight. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Also, you weren't hungry. Remember, you did take a bite the day before, so you were not. So
That's
then
true.
you became satiated, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'll be fine. If we go have the fight.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
if it makes you feel any better, I'm already bleeding.
But I'm... Dragonfly, I don't need that. It'll be fine.
Is this because, oh, okay, I see, I grossed you out. My bad, I will not discuss my previous diet ever again.
That's okay. Okay, guys, let's go fuck this kid up.
All right. So, you guys,
Choose
it's
your wording more carefully.
I'm just gonna think of the fucking hazards. Let's go fuck this kid. Yeah. I love Aspen Hotel. Right. Anyway, no. So currently it's like 11 o'clock, like 11 a.m. right now. Do you guys want to move right now in the middle of the day, or do you want to wait for like later? Like you guys have already cased the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys were here last time. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Where do we need to go through? What is the best?
I mean, I'm just gonna assume like the basement Raven said is probably where he'd. I mean, we can go around the entire place, but I'm just gonna assume the basement behind the bookcase is probably. I mean, that's where the thing came out of, right?
Yeah, that's where it came from.
The basement and also was the strict no.
Well, that's where the staircase to the staircase to the basement.
Do you think that's where Elazar is though?
I don't know, unless he's wanking off in his room.
He might be. What a shot! I'd much rather.
Yeah, catch him with his pants down, then it'll be weaker.
Fantastic. Yeah, fresh. It'll actually no. If he's doing that, then the meat will be much too. Forget I said anything. It doesn't matter.
Well, isn't that how those boy parts work? There's a lot of blood in it.
No, but the hormones do kind of affect how the meat tastes. It's really not a big deal.
Are you saying Ramsey's gonna act like a teenager again?
Wait. What? Oh, no. I don't want that. You wouldn't like me.
Suck the blood out of his dick.
No! I mean, no. No.
I didn't realize that was what you were into.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Wait, you're not into guys?
I am learning new things about you, Mr. Novak.
You're funny.
So, what time are you guys planning on going to?
We're gonna I want to say wait a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait till.
Till like night, evening.
Yeah, until the sun begins to set, and then we're gonna head out.
Okay. So. All right. You spend the day at the Jaeger Hall preparing for a fight. Polishing and sharpening your weapons, whatever else you guys do. Training montage. Anyway.
Fucking Scott Pilgrim tying his shoes.
In that time?
Yeah.
God damn.
Can I do something in that time?
Yes, yes you can. Please, anything but dicks.
Homophobic!
Oh shit! No.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh fuck, who goes that plan?
I want to knock on, because I assume that we're all probably doing prep like in our rooms, so I want to knock on Zeref's door.
Yes, come in.
Are you stupid?
I beg your pardon.
Do you really think,
is...
regardless of our friendship or relationship with fate, that it's smart to talk to someone that powerful the way you did?
I'm sorry. Was there another way I should have gone about that? Perhaps held their hand, walked them towards the solution?
I know that you have at least a grasp of the concept of manners. If you'd showed those,
I don't have the time.
Probably would have. It would have saved time.
I was also under quite the assumption that they knew what they were doing. That was also
and if you'd taken the time to be
believe.
polite and figure it out, we could have come to that realization a lot quicker.
Perhaps. I was informed that we had a second Bahamut on our hands. Was I supposed to play nice? I don't have the same attachment to fate that you do.
We're informed that they're dangerous, but any god is. Any god is dangerous enough to snap their fingers and end your life.
Would not be the first god I slayed, and it won't be the last. I hope we can find another solution, Fate. I truly, truly do. Do you have to remember we don't have the time? I understand you're sweet on Fate. I truly do. I hope you two can find a solution.
This isn't just about fate. If you talk to every god that we have to potentially kill or ascend that way, we are far more likely to end up in danger and not. If we do have to fight them, having them hostile towards us before that even breaks out, not gonna go well for us.
What am I supposed
So
to
next
do?
time you decide to... Next time you have a conversation with someone who could snap their fingers and make all of us forget that you ever existed, maybe consider taking a nicer route to start, so that if we have to get the jump on them and attack first, we can.
Sure. And next time, perhaps don't get attached to something that's ending the world actively. Are we done here?
So you're saying that if it was Seska, you wouldn't pause for even a moment?
I wouldn't have time to.
You'd have a year, too. Now we're done here, and I'll leave.
Alright.
So how you doing, Ramsey?
You know, I've got to be honest. I'm going through it right now, but it's okay because I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, that would have been a lot worse if we hadn't somehow pulled it together.
Yeah.
Are you okay? No, I
mean, you're not human, but you live a much shorter life. Just like, wait, how long do you live actually? What's your lifespan?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I know that elves live hundreds of years, but I'm beginning to suspect I might not be an elf.
Yeah, fair assumption.
My mother and father were some of the oldest in our colony, and they were mid to late 40s. So I don't know.
Well, I've lived as a human, and honestly, I lived on the run for quite a while, and hungry and alone. Honestly, every single day I expect to die. That's just kind of how it is. That's how life is, especially when you're immortal or whatever. So having a whole year, that feels like quite a little while for me. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone else agrees with me on that.
I think Zareth is really panicking. I mean, I know he was dead before, but before that, he was... I mean, dragons are supposed to live such a long time. A year has to be a blink of an eye for him.
Yeah. Trying to teach him how to be more human.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I mean, he is very much not that, but at the same time, I see it. I see a lot of humanity in him, the same way I see it in the rest of you. It's very encouraging. He's just a bit more of a sourpuss sometimes. But don't tell him I told you that. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
I'm sorry. I was harsh to you. I mean, when I mentioned the alcohol, I love you very much, and I fear what would happen.
Mm-hmm. When we got more of a year, we can talk about it then.
Yes. Also, for the record, I do not intend to suck blood out of anything below the belt, no matter what Rypley suggests.
I I'm gonna be honest. I was tuned out of that conversation for a little bit. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't suck blood out of dicks.
It's two kind of liquids.
Fucking hope not.
Anyway.
I mean, if you do, at least get the consent.
I always. But yes.
Alright.
No, that implies I've done it. No, I haven't. Anyway. Thank you for talking to me.
What?
I'm glad we're friends.
Uh-huh. We just gotta wait for the others.
Is there anything else any conversations anybody wants to have?
Okay. Who's the first person in the common area?
I probably didn't leave. I'm probably just in that area.
Is it okay? If Rypley, okay, I can't do that to Rypley. I think he thinks about it for like a hot minute. Is it Seska or Holly?
Holly is still hanging out there. Holly hasn't left yet.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he'll walk up to Holly, and she's got like really fluffy hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he uses that as like a pillow to scream into.
Hun.
Kind of like hugs her, screams into the hair.
Holly will wait for you to finish, and then once you finish screaming, she'll turn around and just give you a hug back. All right. Hey, remember, you're living like a human now. Take it one day at a time. I believe in you, hon. We got this. Hey, worst case scenario, if we do all die, life finds a way.
Just keep Quinn away from me for a little while.
All right, it's all right. And I'll pet his hair. So,
are you guys
king of stupid decisions? Question mark.
Can Ripley slide up to them?
Yeah, you're all in the common area.
Remember when I warned everyone that how bad Noctis was, and then the Queen got pegged by him?
Oh.
I think it was the other way around, but yeah.
No.
You know what? I'm not quite sure I want to think about who is what in that situation.
I'm just saying, everyone thinks a little irrationally, but some people think a little more irrationally than others, you know?
I don't... Listen, I'm not trying to start another fight, but we all have a lot of intense feelings about what's happening. I think we take today, we take it out on Elazar, and then we'll be more productive tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. And kind of just plops back into like Holly's like shoulder if she's still there.
Oh, abso-fucking! Are you kidding me? She's eating this up.
Ramsey smiles. Okay, I'm going to get some last-minute target practice in, and then we can go. It's almost dark.
Have you eaten yet? Or plan to do that during the fight?
Maybe get a little snack now, but then the fight is gonna be the big thing, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, you three. Sit tight. I'll see you soon. And Ramsey just steps out to, do my funny little sharpshooter thing. Do my funny little get a rabbit and eat it.
Holly's gonna just play with Seraph's hair in the moment.
You sure you don't want to ask your friend for a bite?
Hey, listen. I have 2 friends right now. One of them, I've already asked, and also, he's having gay time right now. The other one, she's having gay time right now, and Rypley I have to fight. So, no.
Seska's also around.
I don't think Ramsey knows how to ask without feeling guilty. Like,
Have you eaten yet, Ramsey?
No, not yet.
Offers like the rest again.
You don't have to be the one every time, you know.
I don't mind. I don't know if you have a flavor preference or...
Would you prefer mine?
Ollie,
Seska is... I'm assuming Seska's around. Seska will say, I think you two should keep as much blood as you can in preparation for this fight. Respectfully. But if you need blood, Ramsey, I mean... I understand your situation is unique. I don't mind being a donor for a little while. I won't be on the battlefield with you, so I won't be affected by any negative effects that might come of it. Are there any? I don't...
Hey, not much for you, I would imagine. No, okay. Usually I would say no, but I mean, you're Seska. I guess we could give that a go. Thank you.
Seska like flips his hair to one side. He does not know how the fuck this is gonna work. So he just like it presents you his deck like traditional vampire style.
I usually have Zareth like get the cup and then we like split the...
bleed it. Okay. Yeah, no, you can just take it from my place. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm like he gets the cup and everything, and like, you know, he's got a first aid kit.
Second.
Nah, only Noctis gets the romantic treatment.
Oh.
That was... Oh god, was that above table? Holy shit, was that above... Oh yes, I'm sorry. Steven, you were saying that Quinn comes up? You just said a little. But yes,
yeah,
Steven?
I wanted to step between them.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
I'll take a solid step away with fully with Zareth in hand.
Yeah, yes.
Is there a cup nearby?
Yeah. Ramsey's holding a cup.
Alright, I wanna grab my dagger, put my arm over the cup, and just cut my wrist.
Cool. So I think the minimum is 10 points. So you have to take away 10 points from your hit points.
Really? I thought it was like...
I think that's what the
But
minimum
I just use my dagger damage?
I thought we just rolled like...
Usually what it is.
Yeah, like it's usually D4.
Is it just a D4? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my...
Well,
full,
if you
like,
want
D4
your full,
plus
if you
my
want the
dagger
full, if you want the full happy effects.
I just don't want my friends to die. A D6?
I think a D6 is if you want just like a baseline, like you're not hungry. But if you want the bonuses, it's a
For the
10.
happy effect?
If you want the happy effect, it's
Okay,
10.
that makes sense.
So, Quinn, it's up to you. You can give a D6, Ramsey will be stable. You can give a D10, Ramsey will... or you minimum of 10 points of damage, sorry. So, 6 points, Ramsey's happy. 10 points, Ramsey is... Ramsey will get the happy effect.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we usually try to just get Ramsey to be stable most of the time. So.
Did you just say... What did you say, Steven?
I'm taking 10.
So,
Hey.
Ramsey, feel free to add a +1 to all of your ability scores.
And then the temp HP is 10?
Temp HP is, yes, 10 points.
I need to make it so clear. This is like... Ramsey is like
By the way,
blushing a little bit.
There's a point. If you guys wanted to like math it out, technically, the 4 of you could give 2 hit points and like get an NPC. Like you guys could math it out where each of you give like 3 hit points to make it up to 10. If that's like a thing you guys want to do in the future.
I appreciate it.
No, if Ramsey wants a sampler pack.
Oh,
No, he has
God.
to earn it from me every time.
Yeah, every time Rypley
free.
wants to fight.
So yeah,
It's okay,
so
okay.
Quinn negate 10 hit points from your inventory. Your inventory, your hit point. I don't know how to play D&D anymore, guys. Guys, help! I forgot how to play the game.
Inventory. Hold
I
on.
think Randy like
Caleb, help! I think I'm doing D&D wrong.
Oh shit!
I don't have any hit points in my inventory.
Oh no!
takes the
We're
cup
supposed to
of
store them in.
Randy takes the cup of Quinn's blood, looking at him and pauses, and I think like he's like blushing blue as he's avoiding eye contact. Thank you.
Ripley starts fist pumping, chug, 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 chug.
Okay, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, night falls. Well, we'll say for the sake of it,
Damn, I hope it's okay.
before the whole event happens.
So I heard someone laugh at that joke.
I did. I'm a little dumb, maybe.
I'm dying of laughter.
I heard you cut out from while laughing.
You're dumb. Anyway, so night falls. You guys, I need to focus. Shut up. Night falls, and you guys make your way towards Elisar's Manor. Are you guys stealthing?
Yes, and I'm casting.
I would like to think so.
I am casting the thing.
You're casting Pass Without a Trace, so everybody please make a stealth check and add a +10 to your score. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly.
Yay,
All right,
yay.
I got
Holly's
this.
the best.
I got this.
With advantage, Ramsey got a 35 because of my cloak.
14.
What the fuck?
With
Okay.
a +10, it is a 29.
Alright.
Oh wait, my stealth is actually really good. Never mind.
You forgot you're a rogue. I get it.
I forgot I was a rogue.
Mhm.
So sorry.
I love
It's a 34.
I love how we went from Raven, not a rogue, to Zareth is a rogue but isn't a rogue.
It's a rogue.
With a
But you are a rogue.
35, it's like nighttime, and I'm gonna say everyone's like stealthing pretty well. I want to say the reason that Ramsey got like a 35 is because he's like, he's got the cloak
Just the
a la
black.
Batman over his shoulders.
You guys sneak past the main gates and kind of like immediately duck away into like the garden nearby to hide from any sort of peering eyes. You could see kind of stood outside the main gates appear to be two gentlemen in sort of like a very clean suits. One appears to be human, the other appears to be half elven, but both of them are fairly well built. And you guys see this as you approach. And most of you sneak into the bush without issue. Rypley, you've got to go sneak into the bush after them. And immediately all of you hear this loud snap as Rypley, you kind of like eat shit and like immediately like just like go nose first into the garden. And immediately you see the guards outside their heads turn and begin to scan the area. Overall, as a group score, you've succeeded, obviously. But you can tell that the guards are immediate. I'm going to say a nat one's a nat one. Sorry. The guards do appear to be on guard now. But they haven't found you just yet. It doesn't appear that they can see you. They don't know where you are. But you guys are kind of like hidden in the gardens nearby.
Could I do something?
Of course.
I'm gonna stealth and then get in the way so I'm directly out of their line of sight. And then I'm going to take a arrow. And I'll put I'll put like what's there's so many good options. I'm gonna do Tanglewort, and then I'm going to lean out and just do a shot with the first level spell slot to just kind of grow a good chunk of it, to just kind of not near them, but actually not Tanglewort because I needed to push stuff away. Basically, I'm trying to fuck up the tiling on the roof so then it falls off. So then that's as if to try to give explanation to what that sound was. So I'll make my shot, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll your roll. So don't put a spell slot into it. Roll an attack, and then go ahead and roll a deception check for me. Amazing. Roll a deception check for me with disadvantage.
Aren't I stealth? No, that's only with rogues get advantage for being stealth.
Yep.
All right.
I druid. Anyway, so roll
Can
deception.
I
Roll
give
deception.
since I'm a rogue?
No, roll deception with disadvantage. Perfect. You shoot your arrow aiming for the tiles above them, and immediately it just goes right straight through the window behind them. You aim way too low, and then there's a loud breaking glass. One of the guards' head turns back to look at the window, You could tell that they notice that there's an arrow, immediately turn, and they begin to charge in the direction of the garden. For the sake of things, I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative right now. This is not... I was planning on getting you guys through this a lot quicker, but that's not how this is going. It's fine.
All right.
I can't wait to see the battle map, Caleb.
I'm sorry. I try to save our friend.
It's okay,
You're
Holly.
a
Trying
good
to do
friend.
the right thing.
You're a good one, Holly. You're a good one.
I'm guessing I do not have a chance to stealth again.
No, sadly.
All right, but at least everyone else is stealth. So really,
So, Zareth,
only me and Ripley are
Zareth,
seeing.
14.
Can
Ripley,
I
what did you get?
trade initiative with someone?
You can trade on initiative if you guys want to trade.
Hey, 23.
But you gotta...
Trade with me. You can trade with me.
Hey, good job, Ripley.
Quinn, would you like to trade?
So proud of you.
Would you like to trade, Quinn? Get a solid 14.
I'd be good with a 14.
Thank you.
And Ripley, 23.
Oh,
Quinn,
damn, you don't want to go alongside me?
Quinn's
Damn.
going 14. Who has a higher dex?
Well, I have to go before you so I can protect you.
Zareth and Quinn.
Quinn
Higher dex. I have a 18 in dex.
All right.
Pretty dex.
I have an
between
18 as well. I have a +5 because of
who wants to go first? Then just somebody pick. Between Zareth and
again.
Quinn.
Go for it.
All right. Quinn go. Zareth go first. All right. So Zareth.
I
Okay.
work better
15.
low in initiative.
Ramsey, 16.
Yes, thank you.
Holly, what does Holly have?
I got
25.
a 25.
25. Love that.
All me.
Amazing.
All-
Yep,
all-
all you.
This is why I stuck up for you. All right, it was for this.
No, that's fine. Hey,
No,
it's a rule. If you guys are allowed. To
If you didn't say
it,
anything, I was just gonna be, hey, want to switch natural 20s?
I didn't hear you say that. I was like, it would be a little funny.
I was gonna say, do you want? At least you'd be going second, but at least.
all right, so technically, Holly, you're up first. After
Great.
absolutely shitting that shot, you are standing there looking at these two guards, which immediately are charging in your direction. You see these two large guards are
Fuck these
charging at
guys.
you.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a. How close together are they?
They're about 10 feet apart. Or
Cool,
probably
I'm
like
gonna-
15. There's like 10 feet
All
between
right.
them.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll do a. Would a first level spell slot of Tangle Wort be able to get from one to the other? Would that be a second level?
That would be second level.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll use second level spell slot and do a. I'll just shoot with my longbow, aiming at. Because they're like next to each other, right?
Yes.
Whichever one is closer to Zareth, I want to shoot that one first to make sure that one actually gets hit with the arrow,
Sounds good.
and then I will do a Druidcraft roll. 22,
22 hits.
great, and then I'll do a Druidcraft roll. See how well I craft the Druid. Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
20, let's go!
they're both stuck really, really bad.
Yeah.
Get shit on.
You watch as they're running, and immediately they stop. And like you see them kind of like immediately stuck in this tanglewort bush, kind of pulling against it, and they seem to be struggling as they're still trying to get out of it, but they don't appear. They appear to be stuck at this moment. However, we'll
wait,
say
with a nat 20, can I do something?
yeah, absolutely. What do you want to do?
Can I make it so it grows up and then fully, basically seals their mouths shut?
Sounds good. Yeah, easily. With an nat 20, I'll let you do that. It immediately covers them and almost cocoons them in tanglewort. And I will say with this, they are 30 feet from the they're we'll say that they're like midway. They're 30 feet from the door that they were guarding, and then they're which is just the front door, and then they're also 30 feet from you guys. And they are now covered, blinded, and muted. Not deafened, but they're blinded and muted. And they're just covered in tanglewort. They're having a not good time.
Oh, but they can share it.
And let's see. I always forget if there's anything. No, I'll save all my. I'm gonna save everything else. And from there, I'm gonna quickly, because they can't see me anymore, duck behind the tree and hide away, and then give a thumbs up in the direction of Ripley. That's my turn.
All right. So the guards can't move. Ripley, it is your turn.
I'm not raging or anything because I'm gonna save all my stuff. I'm just gonna try to just put them down for a little nap.
Nap time.
Yep, and
Nap time.
this is with my new So with my gauntlets.
Go for it.
Does not. It should be. They're restrained, right? That should be advantage, or am I just dumb?
Yes, it is with advantage because if you want, because they are technically restrained. They're grappled. They cannot move, so you have advantage on the attacks.
Okay, 24.
All right, sounds good.
24 hits.
24 does hit, yes. 19 also hit, but that's fine.
Okay. 13 bludgeoning for one of them.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna split the difference between both of them, so I'm gonna hit the other guy now.
All right, sounds good.
25. I'm assuming hits.
25 does hit, yes.
16.
You still technically that was advantage if you want to try to roll again.
I did. There's a 19 and a 24, and then the 25.
Oh, 20. Oh, sorry. 20. Is that 25 to hit or 25?
19 and 24.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's with it. Sorry, I forgot that you're.
19 and 24 was the first hit.
And then
25 and
11
was
is the second.
hit.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Sorry, I'm getting confused. It's fine.
And then offhand, I'm gonna hit the same guy because he's already taken more damage.
That's fine.
21, which you already said a 19 hits,
Yeah,
so
19 hits, yeah.
He takes another 14 damage.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's all I'm really gonna do. There's not much they can do. Wait, do they have... No, I've already done everything, but I was gonna say if they had weapons on them.
They don't appear to be armed, no. They don't appear to have weapons on them.
Well, I'm just gonna be ready for when they wake up.
Ramsey. One guy looks very, very, very much not good. The guy that, and the other guy just got hit for a bunch of damage. Oh, wait, by the way, did you roll damage for the Tanglewort?
Oh, no, because Tanglewort doesn't actually do damage. It just kind of
but your arrows
restrains.
should. Or I guess unless you didn't hit.
Fuck, I always forget my arrows actually do damage.
Yeah, your arrows do damage, Holly. I'll give it to the first guy, the guy with 13. The guy who was hurt less by Rypley.
Yeah, one of them took 13, the other took 30.
Sounds good.
I'll give it to that guy,
yeah.
just so it's
so that's
fair.
that, and then I have to roll, I think it's an extra d6 because of that weird magic item that I got that I forget about all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's your brace, your archer's
quiver. That's the
quiver. Oh, your quiver. Your quiver, yes. All right.
That just gets added to the actual. So
right,
15 damage.
15 damage. Good job. So both of at this point, both of them are not looking great. All right. So
all
that
right,
means
but yeah.
it's Ramsey's turn. Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. So you said how many are left?
There's two.
There's only two of them, and both of them.
One of them has taken.
Yeah,
they've both taken a bump.
They both are actively, like, you could hear them kind of wheezing from the pain. They're still conscious, but you could hear them actively wheezing from the pain. They're both also super restrained, and you have advantage on your attacks.
Roughly almost hit 30 damage, I think, on both.
Don't act all surprised that you have advantage on that attack. What are you talking about?
No, I know. I'm sorry. I love Holly. And I love Rypley. Okay, these are two non-lethal attacks. So first one, gonna shoot real quick with the crossbow. That's a 25. And so I'll hit the weaker guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a d8 plus 5 points of non-lethal piercing damage. That's 11 points.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Still up or no?
He's still up. Barely, but he's still fucking standing.
Okay, then 22, just gonna go for him one more time. Once again, non-lethal. That's a d8 plus 5. 8 more points.
Yeah, nice. He's fine. He's snoozing. Snore, me. All right, next one.
No.
All right.
That's Ram's turn.
All right, Zareth. There's one dude. There's one dude standing, and he looks not good.
Okay. You know what? We will try to get rid of one dude. He's looking like not good, like really not good, right?
Yep, and you have advantage on your attack. There's only one dude left. So.
Oh, okay. We're gonna see if I can hit. We're gonna do Firebolt, but we're going to change the damage type to poison rather than fire.
But that's really cruel because then if they're wrapped up in the dry grass, they'll just burn to death.
My favorite person doesn't like fire.
I'm currently behind a tree looking away. I will say that.
Yeah, it doesn't. The habit has been formed. No fire.
Good. Also, it is notoriously dry because it's hydrophobic, because then things stick to it. So yeah. Oh.
So that poison's gonna stick around.
Go ahead, roll the hit.
Hopefully, Bastard will be good and dead. That's a natural 20.
Okay. Zareth, I'm going to let you roll with a natural 20. That absolutely hits, and that's going to do a shitload of damage. I'm going to let you roll an Arcana check, please, before we begin.
Oh, fantastic. I love Arcana.
That is a natural 20.
Like...
I'm going to give you this. I normally wouldn't, but...
Wait. Wait, can I wait?
Check.
Okay, I'll let you do this first, and then I want to guess something.
And another natural 20.
Hey, these people are not human. And you kind of quickly get a glance at their skin and the way that they're built, and you kind of pick up on the fact that you don't think poison damage is going to do anything to these people.
Oh, absolutely nothing?
Absolutely nothing. You kind of quickly get the sense, though you've only fought these creatures once before, you quickly pick up on the fact that they probably are immune to poisons and disease.
Hey.
Okay, I've got narcotic.
Necrotic damage definitely will hit it. So, anyway, with a natural 20 to hit, go ahead, just roll your double damage. Anyway, Sorry.
Well, because no, you're good. This just brought up an interesting thing, which I will message Barrett shortly.
So 4d10. Let's effing go.
That's God.
Hopefully it's dead.
I'm pretty sure.
I want you to know that this. I want you to know that this man had 8. Damage.
I want to let you know this man had 8 hit points left. I know this isn't the disintegrate. I know this isn't the disintegrate spell. However, I just want to say that this man turns to dust and fades away. Please.
And then the other guy is there.
Oh, the other guy is sleeping in the Tanglewood.
Okay, yeah. This dude just like melts away, completely gone. Actually, if it does 8 damage, can we do one?
It does 20 damage.
Yeah, because it's like per beam, right?
It's only one beam.
As it goes bam, bam. Is it?
Yeah.
It's firebolt. It's just
not.
one.
Hey, I know. You just played Raven, and we were talking about him. It's not Eldritch Blast. It's only one beam.
I miss
it's
him
understandable.
so much.
I know.
Well.
We miss him too. Yeah, it's only one beam. So one guy turns to ash and vanishes.
Oh yeah.
The other one is sleeping. Another thing you'll quickly learn, looking at it, I guess Rypley and Ramsey, who are kind of like over the body, you guys kind of quickly notice that this guy doesn't bleed.
Okay. I'm gonna empty his pockets real quick before we move on.
Sure. Yeah. Roll investigation. Investigation.
Wait.
Sorry, Quinn.
I wanted to do something first, since I'm technically next in
oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, go for it.
I want to go over, take my rapier, and stab him. Make sure he's done.
Yeah, you stab him. Guy is dead. You watch as his body kind of deflates. The clothing, the suit remains, but the body itself almost melts, and it does very much look like a deflating balloon as he kind of melts away into like a pile of flesh. It's kind of disturbing. You want to search the pockets? Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
You can just empty them. If there's no body there, you just turn the pants upside down and shake them.
There's also a giant thing of Tanglewort in the way. So
sure.
I'm going to make you roll an investigation check.
Okay, that's a 9.
We're gonna ask your friendly druid to remove it, but yeah, that too.
I mean, if my druid can remove it.
Can I look at the one I killed?
Yeah,
he's gone.
You look at his remains, which are just dust.
His
basically.
Clothes are still there.
Probably. Okay, one thing you quickly learn is that aside from the suits, these guys have nothing on them. No gold, no weapons, no cell phones, no cards, no identification.
Sorry about that. I'm muted for a moment. What did I miss?
You're gay.
They got nada.
You're fucking fuck you.
I'm not gay. It was my dad.
We'll tell your dad I say hi.
Okay, cool.
No, aside from the clothing on their backs, they have nothing on their person. No identification, no gold, no spell phones, no scrolls, nothing.
You know
They don't
what?
have keys.
That's a nice.
No
That's a
keys.
nice suit. I'm gonna take the suit.
You take the suit. Go ahead and
sell
add
that.
Go ahead and add a homunculus suit to your inventory. It is a Men in Black style suit. It is just
It's just a black suit.
It's just a black suit.
Is it 3 pieces? Is there a vest and tie as well?
No, it's just like a blazer and a button down with a tie.
Oh my god. A blazer,
Yeah, if any of you
a
end
down
up-
and a tie. Yeah.
Yeah, if I have to be a representative in court again, I have an outfit.
Yeah, except for it's like 3 ties it's too big.
Please, none of you actually end up in prison.
I will.
scream.
Yes.
Holly thinks about her current criminal record. Yeah, of course not. No, never happened.
Somewhere,
I don't think you would be
somewhere
too
Seska
Holly.
is
You're
groaning.
Yeah.
You're friends with an actual lawyer, and yet you still get up to the shit. Anyway, the guards outside have been destroyed.
I will never be a lawyer.
We call Sess to ask legal advice while we're committing crimes.
The guards outside have been
continue.
destroyed.
That's good. By the way, we did a thing.
The front door is unguarded and untouched. There's also the trellis that you guys climbed to get onto the second floor last time you were here. There's like some vines on the side of the building in which you could climb up onto a balcony, and from there that's how you got in the first time.
Well, we went in through someone's room last time, right?
No, you went. So there's a balcony at the end of a hall. You guys crawled up onto that balcony and then went into the main hall that way.
Do we want to do the front door, or do we want to do that?
Do you want to stealth in, or are we looking to like?
Let's go the route let's go the route we came before. Because also I still have this spell up, and it would be best if we stealth went real quiet, and then and from there we very clearly know the route directly to the bookcase. So in case there are any other guards inside, we can take it very slow and very quiet.
Besides, if we start up on the second floor, then there's a good possibility that if the jackass is asleep, we just do a little, and we're done.
Yeah. I would like to. I'm just gonna make another stealth check because we did combat, so we have to do it again.
Yep, go ahead. Everybody roll a stealth check for me super fast.
Right, I got this.
Stealth checks. Let's. I think.
29.
29. There it is.
Stealth maxing. That's a 30.
There's one person every goddamn time. Sorry that it's you, Steven.
Okay.
No, it's okay, Steven. Just use your face. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's most unfortunate.
No, I've already used it.
Oh no,
today.
it's Quinn.
Could I
That is true. You did use it. You can't use it.
Yeah, you can't
Could
use
I-
it anymore.
Could I suggest something to help give Quinn advantage specifically?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do let's say, because I would perceive Quinn as being very loud. No, fuck it. It's funnier this way. Actually, no. Go ahead. Do your one. Do not one. Because I realized it wouldn't work unless it was in a very specific situation. So you're fine.
You guys
Go ahead.
meander around the building, and we get to climb up.
Crime.
Crime.
We shall climb our way up the vines.
You climb your way up the vines, and as you get out to the balcony, Quinn, as you're climbing the vines, your foot gets stuck, and you begin to tumble back down. As you kind of get caught in the vines, and you are unable to climb. And your body kind of crashes against the side of the building, and that's what gives you your nat 1. But you're still able to get up there if your friends want to lean down and lend you a hand to pull you back up. But there was a kind of a crash, but
Is that where I could try to make a dex save to grow a mushroom? So then he hits that instead of just the building.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll let you roll a dexterity. This is going to be a check, not a save.
I mean, it's the same thing for me. So
All right,
cool.
Never mind.
I
I like clarifying just in case.
19.
19. All right, with that, Quinn, your shoulder is still sore as you crash into a mushroom, but it doesn't make as loud of a noise as it probably would have if you were to just hit the wall. But you get up there no problem, and you guys are looking into the darkened hallway. It appears to like the wall in front of you is made of glass. There's a small glass door and some curtains that seem to have drawn over and closed. They were open last time you were here. The curtains appear to have covered the door at this point, so you can't immediately see inside. But do you guys proceed?
Oh, you know it.
All
right. Real quick.
For the sake of things, who's moving?
Uh,
Who's moving into the hallway first?
Real quick.
I'll go first.
I do want to just quickly adjust Quinn's footing so then Quinn can make another stealth check. I want to just put some moss at the, like, hey, Quinn, I'll remove it after, okay? Don't freak out. And then I'm going to put moss in the bottom of his shoes, so then he steps much quieter.
Sure, Quinn, go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Please.
Tripling boing. Alright, much better.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. 27, much better.
I didn't put the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's a 27, so it's really good. So the five of you get to move down the hallway. It is pitch black. There are no lights. You could see the vague kind of those who don't have dark vision, which is something I have to say, is you guys are able to see.
Put a hand on Holly's shoulder and just kind of like lead her.
You guys are able to kind of see. You guys are able to see down the hall. There are other windows in the hall that kind of illuminate the hallways that are kind of like skylights, so you can see portions of. You can see the doors, the kind of like and then you see the moonlight kind of reflecting. So there is a little bit of light in the hallway. It's not like pitch darkness, but it is still dark. So on this floor there are I believe there's 8 doors. You guys know which one of the office is. You know which one the bathroom is, and you haven't explored any other door.
So should we look for Elazar's room? Fingers crossed he's there.
Yeah, he might be like on the third floor.
Do we grab incriminating evidence from their office?
Yeah,
just in case.
Yeah, let's show you where everything is first, for
I have an idea.
Oh, yes, no. But sure, give us the grand tour.
Mm-hmm. So this is the foyer, because I'm talking very quietly, obviously. So this is the foyer, and then it opens up to a wide open space, and then and from up here you can see all down there and smell all the stuff and the corpse that was down there or whatever.
It doesn't smell like a corpse anymore. By the way, it's been cleaned up. It's been cleaned up since then.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, it's also been like it's almost been like 4 days. So yeah, it's
4 days.
4 days.
It was like 3.
3. It hasn't been 3 because you guys didn't do it. You guys went to the party, didn't do anything for like 2 days, and then now it's today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we went to the party, got chased home. Raven came the very next day. We day drank, and then we did it the day.
Yeah, so it's been 3
days.
It's been almost 4 days because you're at the end of day 3.
Day 3.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
Okay.
Very, very fun thing I can do with my familiar.
That is?
My familiar can go through objects as if they're difficult terrain, meaning my familiar could just sneak through the doors without opening them, so I could find the bedroom that way and see if he's in there.
You want to go room to room?
Alright.
It might take a minute, but you could do that.
Might as well. We're all pretty fairly hidden.
Alright.
Quinn re-rolled his stealth check, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're all fairly well hidden at this point. So go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead and make me a perception check with your little snake guy. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there was more than one bedroom on this floor. So figuring out which one is Elazar's room, which I'm assuming is what you're looking for, since you already know which one the office is.
I feel like it's the most bedazzled, gaudy room, but can't be sure. No.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I'm going to need a perception check from you.
Yeah. It has a... Never mind. I don't need to mention the modifier, apparently.
I'm very sorry. Okay, you go to room. You are able to identify that there are there are 5 bedroom, like there are 5 rooms like bedrooms on this floor, but because your snake is so tiny, you couldn't figure out which, like, if Elazar was in one of the beds. You couldn't figure out where he was located. It didn't appear that anyone was in any of the bedrooms, and it was kind of weird. They kind of all felt empty, but you weren't really sure, and everything was dark, and you kind of realized that your snake doesn't have dark vision, and that's weird. Or maybe it does, and maybe it just wasn't working. I'm so sorry.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yep, so maybe that's why.
It's a construct.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. You kind of go into like four rooms, and then like you just get frustrated. Your snake comes back to you. What do you guys want to do? Yes, Quinn, give us nothing.
So there's 5 rooms.
Oh, helpful. All right. Well, let's get started.
Need to check 1.
Can I stealthily look at the 5 rooms described?
Yeah, you guys can open up. So those, go ahead, roll investigation or perception checks. Your choice. The rest of the team, you guys can go door. Each of you could like pick a door if you wanted to.
Because we know what a couple of them are. I'm gonna stick with I'm sticking with Zareth because 1, he's holding my hand and I'm going with him, and secondly, I don't have dark vision.
Yep, that's fair. So,
yeah.
Zareth, you can make
All
it.
Right, Holly,
Zareth,
you and me.
Make it with you can make your check with advantage. Everybody else, feel free to peer into the darkness.
Let's up and go.
Quinn, you're going to be rolling with disadvantage. You don't have dark vision.
It's a natural 20.
Never mind.
Can
I have dark vision. Wait, hold on. Let me double check my spell list.
You don't have dark vision.
I don't.
Can
I don't think I have it in my spell list. No.
I thought he might because of his background.
Your background does not give you dark vision. It gives you funky horns.
Thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it gives you funky horns and a draconic bloodline. It doesn't give you dark vision.
Can I go to where the office
his parents forgot that modification?
Hey, I didn't know he was going to be a dragon at all.
Can I go to the place where I know where the...
How do they not know?
The bookshelf is and try to listen to see if there's anything coming from downstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Or wherever that is.
I'll let you do that. Go ahead, roll, and that's going to be a roll with advantage since you know exactly where that is because you've been here.
I also want to hear. I want to like go up to the door and just listen.
All right. Ramsey, are you going to roll a perception check? When are you going to roll perception?
Oh,
yeah, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I'll roll perception because you know what they say. I don't want to die.
Still 23, not bad.
23 on the disadvantage. Let's go.
22 with a straight roll.
All right. All of you kind of go around. Zareth, you kind of push open one of the doors. And since you got a natural 20, I'm going to give it to you. You push open the door to one of these rooms, and you kind of look into the bed. The room is covered with sort of sequined and glittery clothing tossed over chairs and tables. There's a large mirror that covers like a quarter of one of the walls as you kind of push it open, and you immediately get the sense that this is probably Elazar's room. And you glance over and look at the bed, and there appears to be a small lump in the bed, with breathing shallowly. Is it somebody?
Oh, fantastic! All right, I'm gonna double check before I do this. I'm just gonna like look over and just like make sure it's our target and not an innocent person that happens to be here.
Nobody else finds a body in any of the other rooms. Rypley, however, you hear like the small sort of like statics, like kind of like lightning, kind of like striking lightly, like kind of like a bzz, bzz, kind of like noise, like something is being worked on downstairs.
Is it in it? Okay, so it's in a pattern where it's like something.
It's something mechanical is happening downstairs.
Can I double? Is the door open, or do I have to unlock it?
You would have to unlock it. It does appear to be closed when you go in. But you know where it is, so you like lean against it and you listen and you hear something like rhythmic.
Okay, I will want to try to unlock it.
Go roll a investigation check, see if you remember which book.
Oh, that part. Oh, that. I thought the door was unlocked. Sorry, I thought you were talking about...
the door's been closed. The door to the office, the office door will... you're in the office, but
Okay, so I was able to get into it. It's just a matter of figuring out the book.
Yeah, the book.
Okay, that's fine. I thought I would have had to unlock the door to get in, but alright, no, that's fine.
The door's unlocked this time. I'm not gonna.
Okay, and you said.
I'm gonna trap you guys twice. Not like that.
You said investigation.
Yes.
Great, that's
You got this, Rypley.
5.
Rypley, you start tearing books off the shelf, and nothing seems to be working. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back to Zareth. Zareth and Holly, I guess. You guys see that there is somebody sleeping peacefully in this bed. Ramsey and Quinn, you guys can kind of like also circle back. You don't find anything in either of your rooms, but you guys can kind of all see somebody.
Just wanted to double check that this is my target before I start attempting to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna take a little peeky at the dude.
With a nat 20, to tell whether or not it's the guy. Because I am here and I technically gave the help action, so I feel inclined to help out also with this. I feel like Zareth would be able to smell the very iconic perfumes and colognes that this man wears.
Oh, he is so stinky.
So is that him? That's directly him. That's very clearly him.
It looks like Elazar, yeah.
Okay, so
it looks like Elazar. Okay, that doesn't have me convinced, dude.
Me neither, honestly. At this point, go ahead. Hi.
All right, yeah, I'll like look over. I'm gonna double check that it is in fact Elazar before I fireball this dude.
You walk over, kind of lean in.
Yeah, I'll stealth over.
Stealth over, same stealth check. Or actually, roll me another one. You still have another one? You still have pass without trace. Holly's with you.
Goddamn right you do.
Hell yeah, love you, Holly. 35.
You easily sneak up along the side of the bed and look over at the sleeping Elazar. He is asleep. He's breathing lightly. His eyes are closed. His hand is kind of rested under his cheek. Sleeping very princess style. But this is the young gentleman that you last time you saw him, he was wearing a pair of
There's no magic thing going on. This isn't a doppelganger or someone that's meant to look like Elazar. This is in fact Elazar, right?
This is Elazar.
Why you say it like that?
Said that I could have circled back right now.
Oh yeah, both of you are there.
Yeah.
I'm
there. Look at the others for a second.
I cast Dispel Magic.
I kind of.
Do you cast Dispel Magic on Elazar?
Okay. I see, yep. Okay.
Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic on Elazar. Oh, sorry. Do you want to do something else, or?
No, it's fine. He already said it.
No, if you wanted to do something else, I thought that's where it was
we're
going.
at the scene first. So you get first dibs of whatever you want to do this.
Yeah, come on, Alycia. Come on, Alycia.
Sarah,
what are you doing?
I'll give Seraph first dibs, but Quinn, you can hold that afterwards if Seraph's thing doesn't work.
Yeah, because I was just gonna look over to the others and kind of raise my hand, okay, I'm about to do an disintegrate, unless someone visually objects.
Holly visually objects with her eyes.
And she's like, no, and sort of mimes toward his leg.
Can I
just gestures everybody out of the room?
Could I sneak up a little bit next to the bed and then I'll stand there and then and so what does Quinn start miming that he's gonna do? Because
Quinn, you can be all let me cast this spell first. If you Quinn, at this point, you watch Zareth is ready to disintegrate this man. If you want to step in and be hold on, let me try something first.
For context as well, Holly has the spores ready. Is ready to make a one of the sleep blankets to just kind of cover him completely with, so he just stays asleep. If that is him, but actually, Dispel Magic would be better first.
All right.
Yeah. So just to get everyone's confirmation, Quinn is going to use Minor Illusion to make a little green flame in his hand to imply magic, and then bring his other hand down, snuffing it out as he does, and look at everyone questioningly.
Ramsey gives a thumbs up. Ramsey votes Dispel.
Holly is looking in the wrong direction, and then but could only see the light appear and then it disappear, and then so just I'll give a thumbs up generally in your direction, I guess.
I think Zareth gestures why, then quickly realizes that nobody else knows Thieves' Camp.
And is Rypley
So
just on
tries
here?
to like mime out why, because he's already he's already confirmed. Like he's visually perceptively checked. He doesn't see anything that indicates that there's a magical thing going on here. This is Alizar.
Ramsey sort of shrugs as if to say, I mean, why not? And then, like,
because isn't there like a verbal component, which means as soon as you do that, this man is going to be awake?
Not necessarily. I mean, a verbal component can mean a whisper. Yeah.
Quinn isn't exactly the stealthy type.
Quinn be stealthy.
Quinn can whisper.
You can whisper.
Roll a nat 1 and a 4.
All right. But Quinn also has could I go over to Quinn now that we know what Quinn is doing? And I'm gonna take my hands and cover Quinn's mouth. So then Quinn can say the spell, but it'll just get muffled immediately. And I'm trying to give advantage to the stealth check, I guess.
I'll allow that, actually. That makes sense. All right. So, Quinn, go ahead. Roll a stealth check first. You have advantage because Holly is helping you, and also you have Pass Without a Trace. Just for funsies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First one.
You have advantage.
Yep.
So that's a 24. You are very silent as you cast Dispel Magic. And as you do so, Zareth, you watch as this sleeping body of Alizar, the eyes kind of shoot open immediately, and you see that there are no eyes in the skull, and you just see these two empty voids. And the doll kind of slowly begins to disintegrate and deflate. No, it wasn't Alizar. And you didn't make an Arcana check, so I wasn't going to say anything.
You didn't tell me I could.
You could have. I assumed that you were
Dude,
going
I asked you for everything that I could.
I feel like
you could have.
could have been like Arcana check. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
We'll do it.
Okay.
It's fine.
I will be more specific
It got
next time.
figured out at the end of the day.
I mean, I feel like it just,
Yeah.
like, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yes, I'll be more specific next time. I'm so sorry.
Thank
Anyway, you cast Dispel Magic, the doll is dispelled, and if this was supposed to be a warning, I will say this. It was not Alizar, but because of your muffled spellcasting and the way you dispelled it, the alarm that was set inside of this doll did not go off. And I will give Zareth this, that once you see that it was a doll, I'll give you this. You quickly put together that if you were to have blown this thing up, it would have let Alizar know that you were here. And by Quinn dispelling it, that alarm has been dispelled. So,
I think he starts to sign that information and then vaguely remembers that nobody else speaks Thieves' Camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then just looks defeated.
Anyway.
Holly will go back to holding your hand.
He will gladly take it.
Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, Ramsey knew Felix for a while. Can I make, like, an intelligence check or something like that? Maybe a wisdom check? To, like, get the vibes? Do I know any Thieves' Camp?
Felix's Thieves' Camp.
Listen, are you telling me that Ramsey Novak wouldn't spend all of his time staring at this man's hands?
Sure. You get a vibe of you get a vibe of something good happened, no magic. Yay!
Yay!
that's basically
Ramsey,
it.
like,
You don't really get the details.
No go boom.
Yeah, doll no go boom. It's basically what Ramsey picks up instead of like an eloquent sentence. It's like, I get the vibe. Okay, good. Everything's fine.
Ramsey attempts to be like, all right, and then just does this.
Anyway, meanwhile, back at the office, Rypley is struggling to find the entrance. I am so
Can
sorry.
I try again?
Can we all hear this, by the way, of what is happening in the other room?
You can hear the shuffling of books kind of falling. I'm assuming, Ripley, you're trying to still be quiet. You're not...
I mean, yeah, I'm just like, if it comes out, if it fully comes out of the thing, alright, I'll put it back, but there's not like a pile of them on the ground, no. But am I able to try again?
Yeah, I'll let you try one more time, but I will say, I'll let you try one more time before your team shows up. But you guys can hear, like, the rustling
16.
and the pulling of books. Yeah, this works really well. So we'll say, Ripley, you're struggling. You have pulled every single book off of this shelf. And as your team kind of arrives to the office door, I'm assuming you guys are going there next, since that's the only other lead you have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys come to the door. All of the books have been stacked neatly on top of the desk because Ripley didn't want to make any noise. And there's one book left, and Ripley, you pull that book off the shelf, and you see as the door kind of begins to slide open, and you can see the stairwell down at that spiraling staircase.
Is it loud? Can I try to make it quieter? Opening.
It is a low kind of grumble, but it's not super loud, but it is, yeah, there is noise to it as it opens.
You good,
I think if I walk in and see all these books strewn around, Zareth just raises an eyebrow and begins to sign, and then just stops.
I'm fine. I just, as Caleb said, all of the books are stacked neatly. I just lost audio.
No, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Ripley has successfully opened the door. That's what you missed. All right. There's a staircase down, and you can see. You can't see the light source, but you do see like a low kind of flickering torchlight down that spiral staircase.
All right. I'm trying to think of who's the stealthiest person. Because with Pass Without a Trace, I've got a 20.
Holly's pretty stealthy. Holly... Actually, I would like to make a fear check. So just what were those? I always forget. Those were charisma-based? A charisma saving throw?
Like, to not be scared?
Wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, okay, to not be scared, that's wisdom.
Okay. So wisdom save or just wisdom regular?
Wisdom save.
Okay.
You hold that together.
Holly will hold it together, and Holly will go down the stairs first.
All right. Holly first.
I think I'm still holding Holly's hand, so I'm going with Holly.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me fog of war this map before, and then I can give you. I'll let you guys go fog of turn order, hide areas.
Okay.
Holly's more just checking it out first, investigating for traps. Actually, Holly
do that.
Yeah, Holly will ask.
Rogue.
Holly will ask. Hey, Zareth, could you check for traps? I can't see very well, but I'm going to be very quiet.
They nod and they check for traps.
Okay, go ahead. That's going to be an
like
investigation.
A good rogue does.
That's going to be an investigation check. Yeah, Tanari. Anyway, sorry. I'm still bullying you from a different campaign. Sorry.
He's a grown man of children. Leave him alone.
Never catches a break. Poor man.
For those of you who can't read our Discord chat, as Steven said, I no longer feel safe in this place, /J, as our last rogue.
Alright, go ahead, roll investigation.
Okay,
Have you switched the map over because I can't see it?
I will.
I sent that in response to the GIF you sent.
Oh, in response to me sending a Fortnite dance as Ramsey.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Well,
there you guys go.
3, 2, 1. Boom. That's a 19 to check for traps.
19 for check for traps. As you begin to slowly descend the stairs, no, there does not appear to be any traps. The stairs don't appear to be trapped as you move from staircase to staircase. Everything seems to be fairly in one piece. Where the fuck did Ripley go?
I was gonna say, where is the bestie?
Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck did he go?
Oh god.
Where the fuck did he go?
Caleb, where'd you put your boyfriend, Caleb?
Off the map, I'm guessing.
Where'd my dog go?
What's that dog doing?
I found the dog, guys. It's fine. Let me put him back.
Oh, thank God, he's okay.
There's...
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. You put him in the void. Don't think you want to go there. Anyway,
the abyss is
Rypley,
nice.
no!
You guys begin to descend the staircase.
You haven't tried human yet.
You haven't. You don't see any. You don't see any traps. But I will say, with the 19, as you guys begin to slowly move down, quietly and stealthily, can I have one more stealth check as we get into the new area?
Absolutely.
It was
Yes.
an advantage.
Also, as you guys are descending, I'm give you a little what you see. The walls which are normally made of kind of like a solid stone brick, and the stairs like a solid kind of stony material. At a certain point, especially with the 19, you notice that the stairs kind of go from stone to metal. And the walls around you kind of move from that sort of grayish stone to a more of a reddish terracotta. And aside from that, there's no really other differences. Yeah, with that, all of you succeed. None of you rolled a nat 1 that time, so I'll give it to you.
Oh, thank fucking God.
You begin to navigate down the stairs quietly and carefully. Especially as they turn to metal, you guys have to really watch your steps, as the metal tends to echo just a little bit more. And as you guys...
wait. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Holly, because goes down first. Holly would cover those in moss to help everyone walk stealthier.
Well, I don't wear shoes technically, so you wouldn't hear a lot from me.
I mean, you still hear the pitter-patter.
What do you mean? That bare feet goes smack, smack, smack.
It goes smack, smack,
You
smack.
got little toe claws, don't you? Smack, smack,
Yeah, you just hear the little like claws.
The linoleum. Have you ever heard? You've heard Fender run across the linoleum floor?
Dogs like running around the linoleum.
Yeah, dog make noises.
Little moss clock caps.
Ramsey attempts to sign that we need to get Rypley nail clippers instead of multiple punching bags for next Winterfest.
All right.
Zar's back.
Holly,
He won't like it.
Holly, you're first. Go.
Not looking to die. No die.
All right.
Holly, nails equals death.
Holly, make it down the stairs. I'll take a step, just peeking around, peeking through, seeing if there's anything out there.
The walls kind of are that sort of soft terracotta color. Everything is a bit it's a weird. Everything feels warmer as you move down the stairs. There were a couple of lanterns that hung above you as you went down the staircase that had a little bit of fire, like an oil lantern, basically. Am
I still moving with Holly? Or
yeah, if you wanna move yourself up there,
yes,
that's fine.
I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay, cool.
You guys kind of immediately walk into this main room.
Oh yeah.
What you see immediately? Why did you turn on your aura? Turn it off. You're not raging yet.
No, it's because that's a blind sight.
Blind sight. That's true. Right. Sorry.
And then, good point. And then I should probably do boop. I just passed by the trace. It's light, so
yeah, fair enough.
Oh, you guys are right. I need to activate my aura.
And then I'll do a dash action to get a bit further.
You guys, don't worry about turn initiative order. You're not in initiative.
Okay, in that case, I'll move very slowly, creeping along towards the large screens in front of us.
There are what you see around you immediately are desks and tables covered with books and screwed notes and scrolls, as well as piles of things in sort of plastic bags tied and sealed shut. They look like just literal bags of trash, but you immediately smell that smell of rotting flesh as you walk past it and into this room. That sort of sickly sweet scent kind of fills the area as you kind of walk towards this main table. What you see
Can I look over to Rypley and shake my head no eat?
What you see is a couple of you see this bright pink chair, which you could see has a silk pillow on it that's and also a fuzzy blanket. It looks very luxurious. The chair looks extremely luxurious in such a horrible rotten place. Quinn, you can move your token up as well if you want. We're not in initiative. Feel free to move wherever you want. And as you guys kind of approach the screens, go ahead and make perception checks. I'll let you make an Arcana check as well if you want. For the two who want to make Arcana checks.
Fuck yeah!
For the two who want to make Arcana checks, you can. Everybody else make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Captain.
Or history.
Yes,
that is
I will say also
successful.
history. That's whatever. That's what I'm. Perfect.
Okay, do you
Arcana's...
also want me to make a history or perception?
I'll do, how about this?
Just leave it at Arcana.
Leave it at
I'm going to do
Arcana.
history. I'm going to do history. How about that?
All right,
history? Okay, I'll leave you over history. I'm not super familiar with the modern world, so I'll leave that to you.
Well, you're familiar with this place.
I'm familiar with what, sorry?
So what you guys see immediately looking at the monitors, you immediately pick up that these are some sort of like, it's a scrying spell. And these are, which normally you would see these scryings in like crystal balls and stuff. Somebody has put them on these large sort of slightly curved monitors. And you could see scrying locations. One of them is pointed at the exterior of the Jaeger Hall. Another is the sort of the Rainforest Cafe and the general sort of market district of Nimith. There's another screen pointed at a little bit more of a distance, but it's pointed towards the small warehouse, which you know to be the Church of Fate. And
am I able to jot down how this was created?
Probably using something similar to the Scrying Eye spell. But it was placed there permanently with some sort of either rune or glyph. You could
able to like copy down the rune, because this is like a pretty good base for FaceTime, and I'm planning on using that.
That's true. I will say no, not now, because you cannot see the rune. That is projecting.
What do you mean I can't see the rune?
Because you're looking through the rune. You're looking through. Yeah, you can find it later. You can locate them later. But two of the other screens. On two of the other screens, you see locations that you don't recognize. One appears to be like a dark cavern. A dark cavern, with some sort of like, it almost looks like a sewer system, where there's some stone paths on either side, and a kind of like a creek or something that runs down the middle. And the creek seems to be, with like, almost like a burgundy color, like a dark burgundy kind of water.
Would I recognize that
like the or something?
No, you wouldn't actually recognize it. It looks like, Holly, with your nature, it definitely does not seem natural. In fact, it kind of reminds you of like when water is like poisoned. It appears to be like there's like that's what you see. It's like a sewer system of some kind, but it's very dark, and you don't recognize that location. Another location you see appears to be what once looked like a tall tower of sorts. Some sort of wizard tower, you could probably assume. Broken and shattered. Is this
a tower that we're familiar with?
It's a tower that you're familiar with, Zareth. Something about it reflects something part of your past. A home base of sorts. It is destroyed and in ruins. You see the remnants of shelving and maybe a place to sleep, but it is long destroyed at this point. But there's, for some reason, Elazar was watching this location.
So if it's familiar to me, can I jot down its location just so I like?
You don't know its location. You only see this frame.
Okay. Based on what I'm seeing and what I'm seeing from the image, am I able to like have an educated guess? If it's familiar? Can't imagine I'm super familiar with a lot of wizards.
Okay, we got 2 nat 20s. Something about those two places is extremely not natural. And Ramsey, with a nat 20, that location reminds you of that one time you and Zareth accidentally teleported into the abyss.
Ramsey, there's a bit of a hitch in his breath.
No, this is like when we found out about my parents. I can feel it.
Can I take all the papers on the desk?
Glancing over them quickly, I'll give this to you. They appear to be logs. Like somebody is logging action and movement.
What are they looking for? Because I feel like if you're looking for something, you're a lot more detailed about, because about it because you're more excited
I'll
about
let you
it
roll an
versus
investigation
like...
check if you want.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do an investigation.
Would it be possible to give advantage in any way? Let me think. Let me think of how I could.
I'll say with a 19, no. However, the name the Queen is repeated multiple times. The Queen
and
is
is
seen
there
moving
specific
south.
activities?
The Queen is seen. The Queen makes a new tunnel, and then a brief written coordinates.
So that's
Queen,
something I would
and then the Queen
recognize.
returns home. The Queen leaves at this hour. The Queen moves. The Queen brings back a hunt. The Queen
Is that something that
home.
I recognize specifically with knowing about all the worm things?
Would you be looking over Zarev's shoulder?
Do you want to? Zaref, do you let Rypley read over this?
I don't think he's actively attempting to hide anything.
So, Rypley, go ahead. I'm going to let you also make a history check. This is specifically history, Rypley, because you were here investigating the first time as well. I'll give you advantage on this. I know you're not smart.
Also have him take a look later.
Okay, with a 9, sorry.
I'll let you look at it later, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
I will give you this. With a 9,
we'll do it later.
Ripley, you're on the right track. There is something familiar about this, but you can't quite pick up on it right now. There is something familiar.
Yeah, I feel like I know it is.
Can I also?
We'll read more into this later. It's okay.
Can I take a random guess as to where the river is?
For sure.
Is it the underground waterways which mainly are in Vesper, which fuel all of that stuff?
It's not in Vesper.
Vesper. Okay, well
free
kind
information.
of like takes that theory out of the way. Oh, it might be okay. Never mind. I'll theorize about this later.
As you guys are there,
I have an idea.
Also over the desk, there's appears to be this, which, if you wanted some magic runes, there appear to be some scrolls with some strange runes drawn on this board over here.
Over there?
Yes.
Am I able to decipher what they do? Just looking at them?
Roll an Arcana check, but this is.
I feel like runes have.
Yes, I'm going to say Arcana check, but I'm going to say you roll with disadvantage, because this is not in a normal Arcana sort of language.
I don't really get disadvantage, but I'll just roll straight roll then.
Yeah, this is going to be a straight roll, because you are still very smart. But, so yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, because if you've never seen runes like these before, then I am
copying them down exactly.
Mm-hmm. You quickly copy them down. And as you're copying them down, that sort of like mechanical noise is still happening. And as you guys are kind of turning the corner into this area, feel free to move your cards as tokens forward if you want, anywhere you wish to go in this space I've given you.
Wow, I wonder what's up ahead.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Thank you, Liz, for making me this lovely, lovely map.
I'm gonna sit right. I'm gonna go right there, actually.
All right.
I'm gonna go next to there.
I feel like they're linked like arm in arm, just like down the yellow brick road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ramsey.
I have danger sense, so I want to be in front. If there's a trap, at least I'll.
Quinn, feel free to move yourself forward.
That's fair. I just like the mental image of them linking arms like down the yellow brick road, just like
There, perfect.
I think
I know that's not actually what's happening, but like
no, definitely. I love the idea that is how it like starts up, and I think Ramsey maybe kind of pushes forward despite the whimsy, so that he's in front of Zareth a little bit, or whatever happens.
Fearful whimsy.
Damn.
Gay people have anxiety.
Hold on. I have to choose the review. Hold on. I'm not used to the new fog of war yet. Sorry, give me a second. Grab all of this.
Yeah, us lizards aren't that fragile. We okay. We don't die that fast.
Oh.
You guys see, immediately ahead of you is like this bridge that looks like a large pipe. immediately leads over to this sort of circular platform that seems to be elevated over this enormous and bottomless pit. The walls around you seem to circle and cave in into like a large dome, that sort of strange kind of reddish terracotta, kind of intertwined with sort of platforms of bone, and sort of like a strange kind of like thick slime seems to cover part of the interior. Immediately in the center, you see that glamorous drow. Elazar kind of stood there in the center. And you
We're
see
not seen yet, right?
You kind of quickly look over. You watch as Elazar quickly turns over his shoulder. You guys spent quite a while investigating.
Still being
still being quiet,
hidden.
still being quiet and fairly silent. Elazar kind of looks over, and you can hear him humming a song to himself as he seems to be inputting something, like kind of like typing something into like this strange. Since you guys don't really know what computers are, something in front of him, this strange metal. There's sparks of electricity that sort of surround him, and you could see in this moment, like he's still wearing those like round sunglasses on his head, and kind of like a long kind of like black sequins trench coat that kind of like cuts into two tails at the bottom. There's like fur around his cusps. It's very luxurious in the way he dresses, and it's not quite unlike him. He hasn't noticed you just yet.
More obsidian dragon fur?
No, it appears to just be like faux fur.
Okay.
It appears to be faux fur, but he is still trying to wear like a beautiful, extravagant coat. But it's not like a full. You took away his nice coat, so he's got to wear this one.
I buried it.
Yeah. No. But you do see him working away. He does not appear to have noticed you yet.
I think Zareth looks to the group and, like, kind of, like, makes the face up, can I do it now?
Ramsey
referring to disintegrate.
I think Ramsey looks ahead, looks back at everyone. And it's like, looks to Holly, I think, with that look like, does Holly have an idea before we go in with this?
Holly is actually going to squeeze Zareth's hand as like a, yes, go ahead.
Alright. Ramsey sees this, looks to Zareth, and is going to offer a hand on the shoulder before pulling back and sort of striking a battle pose. I'm going to say that he's got the crossbow out.
Okay, he'll look to the other members. As soon as he does this, he's probably going to be out of commission. But it will definitely make the fight go better. So we're gonna try.
All right. Are you sure you want to cast Disintegrate?
We are gonna cast Disintegrate. We're gonna...
that's a very interesting thing to say.
Oh wait, actually, we should probably make sure this is actually Elazar.
Again, yeah.
Can I smell and see if it's...
I will say this. There is a very sharp smell. It's kind of hard to pick up amongst the rot and the strange mucus kind of moving from the walls. Everything around you is immediately red and dark, but illuminated by this strange electronic blue light that seems to be put in every which way. Each of the 5 pillars seem to kind of glow with and hum with their own electricity. And there appears to be like 4 different chambers around, or 5 different chambers around him that are also humming with this bright electronic power.
I just want to look at him and see if he has some sort of spell up. Like, is there a spell steal up?
I will let you roll a history
check.
I will let you roll a history check.
History check? Okay.
Because he has the thing that makes it so that he will teleport and it'll automatically do damage to something else. Correct?
Ooh.
So I guess if
he also...
I don't know if that was going to be something.
Roll a history check. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. There's a roll a history check. I'm not going to say anything.
I know he's got something like that, but I figured he'd have to be actively aware of it because he's not in combat. Like, that's not something he has and he's actively thinking about.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you roll a history check. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I want to so bad.
It's a 10.
I'm not going to say anything.
Could I make a history check?
Yes. Anybody can make a history check. Hey, Ramsey, make a history check.
Please make history checks.
Yes, I will, Caleb Teafling. Anything for my god and savior.
Please, I don't want to
Once
die.
again, 14.
13.
Again.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
hey,
I
Quinn,
think twice
hey,
is
Quinn,
more than
hey,
enough.
Quinn.
We're not
Hey,
aiming for
Quinn.
number 3.
Hey, Quinn, my best friend, my bestie, my favorite little bard guy. Go ahead and make a history check for me, please. I love you, Quinn. So, Quinn immediately remembers what happened to Ramsey's leg.
Yeah, isn't that the thing we're checking for?
Oh, that it can ricochet? If it gets dispelled or...
Yeah, but that has a
remembers-
visual effect to it, doesn't it?
It's a...
Like, it's part of the spell component.
It's a reactive ability. Last time you guys encountered it, I believe his name is Ezra, right? Whatever the fuck it is. That Teafling was able to do it as a reaction when he wasn't fully aware of your guys' appearance. Ben, give me... Who the fuck are we wild magicking? Who the fuck are we wild magicking,
no.
Ben?
Ben, why? Ben, no!
I believe in you, Ben. Anyway, you do know that it is a reactive ability that they have. Zareth, go ahead and roll me a D100.
I will remember this.
Alycia will remember this. I love it. I love it. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up the thing. But I will tell you right now, you can cast it if you want. However, remember that the cult does have that ability. So.
Okay, so the cult in general has that ability.
In the last, yes, and this was confirmed like ages ago. I confirmed this like a while ago, but yes, 36, where's 36?
Oh, very well. In that case, we're just gonna
You have advantage on the next roll you make, though.
Okay, cool. In that case, can Alizar just make a little con save for me?
He absolutely can. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna try to yoink his vocal cords. Nothing personal.
Wait. Super quick question for you. Is the reaction a spell?
24.
Caleb, could I... Ooh, wait.
Unfortunately, I believe that saves.
Sorry.
I was gonna prep.
If I have advantage, though, can he have disadvantage? Like, is that a thing?
I'll roll with disadvantage. Fuck it. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to save it.
Nah.
Alright.
I have no patience. I'll forget about this in 2 minutes.
That's fair enough. Alright,
True.
That's a 14.
Oh, that fails.
Nice. But as you cast the spell, he is alerted to your presence.
I have... Yeah, but I have his vocal cords, so they're mine now.
I mean, that's Thraknar, right?
Yep, it is.
How long does Thraknar last?
Well, let's double check. Because if you upcast it, it does an extra thing. Oh, there's a spell button. Okay. Okay, they lose their voice for a full minute, which is about 160 rounds of combat.
Cool. Elzar is alerted to your location. Immediately as you take the vocal cords, that is, you have to cast Thraknar by saying Thraknar, right? There's a vocal component to it, right? so he would be
Mhm.
aware.
Yeah, he knows where I am.
Yeah, immediately,
Or at
as you
least
cast
has
that spell,
advantage to figure out where I am.
He immediately looks over. He immediately turns dramatically. The cape kind of flares as he turns and looks over in your direction. You see he opens his mouth to say something and nothing comes out. You see he grimaces and like grits his teeth.
I feel like Zareth just like shakes the like the glowing orb that is the vocal
Go
cord.
ahead, Liz. Roll me a d100.
Mm-hmm.
You said he loses
62.
it for a minute?
Uh-huh. He grits.
Yep.
He grits his teeth. 62. Hold on. I'm going to roll this before he makes his move. Fog cloud is casted in the area as he grits his teeth, and there's a poof of smoke that covers the entire area, and you can no longer see him. Those with advantage on perception checks and with hearing... Hi, Rypley. Go ahead, make one for me, please. This is specifically a hearing check. I'll let everybody else use their passive for this, but specifically, Rypley, you have advantage, so I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Do you want to use your passive?
Sure, I was 17 then.
17. You hear him snap his fingers. And there's a poof of smoke as well that covers this sort of stage area. I'm just going to take him off of it because you can't see him. There's a plume.
The moment I get within 10 feet, I'll be able to.
It's not.
Is this a magic effect?
There, yeah, fog cloud would be a magic effect, yes.
Yeah. No, never mind. I was gonna say I could counterspell it, but if
Oh
it
well,
was
no,
better to
that's
say
wild
that-
magic. That's wild magic. You can't counterspell that. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that was
Yeah,
that's
the
what it
fog
was.
cloud
Okay.
is wild magic, and then once the
Yeah,
fog
we
cloud
can't
goes off,
do
you all kind of hear like a snap. You don't hear him say anything, obviously, but you hear a snap. And then there's like a you guys sort of feel like that spark of arcane magic happen. Like there's an ability that he has that he doesn't need vocal components for, and he used it in that moment.
That's the thing, to swap location with someone else. Okay. Ooh.
At this point, you do not know where he is, but the stage is empty and it is yours.
Immediately, because he did see us, I'm gonna stealth check again real quick. Just cause, you know, when in Rome.
You guys are not in initiative. Feel free to move yourself wherever you want on the board.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Holly.
Unless
let's go.
do you guys want to go into initiative order just to make it easier? We can do that.
I think that might be nice, but what do
Okay,
you guys think?
let's everybody roll for initiative. And
Okay,
not,
yeah, we can reroll.
not for combat,
okay.
but just for like let's everybody take their turns to do something.
For sanity.
to this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that-
For sanity, let's roll for initiative. Not for any other reason. All right, Zareth.
Dirty 20.
Awesome, love
20,
it. Quinn.
22. That makes sense. We're next to each other.
24.
Let's go together.
Unless anyone wants to trade, if you're willing to let me do that
Holly,
again.
22.
I mean, I'd like to
Rypley,
be...
Actually,
14.
there's a specific thing I want to do, so I want to go before you. Or more so. We'll go in the same turns, but,
move
you know,
the guards to, I'm
for
gonna move the
combat-wise,
guards
at
to
least.
0 just for now. Ramsey, what do you want?
Oh,
Why is Rypley in here twice? Get out of here.
I got a. Sorry, do you say what do I want, or what did I get? I got a 25.
25. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna see how this plays out.
Also
Am I allowed to
add-
trade again?
I wouldn't
Not
mind
right
going.
now.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys want to trade?
Okay.
I will let you trade right now. I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
Elazar as 0, but I'm putting him on the board just for.
It's not like
clarity's
this
sake.
is the combat one, we're gonna have to re-roll it anyway, right?
Nope. This is your combat.
Okay, then yes, I would much prefer to be sooner up.
Yeah. I'm taking absolutely half that 24, and I'll take the 14.
All right.
Because I like sitting in the back.
Nope. You're all good then. So I'll swap you 2 around. Alrighty. This will be our combat. We good?
Mm-hmm.
We good.
Yes.
Ramsey, you are up first. You can move. I'm gonna let you move and explore something. Basically, take an action.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So taking an action and moving.
Oh yes. Sorry. I'll
Like,
move.
yeah,
Over here.
no.
Ripley, can you move your character back, please? Since can you...
Then everyone knows that a line of people need to move themselves as well.
Yes, everybody move yourselves back because I said that and then immediately went actually nah. We're doing initiative. So, all right. There's still fog around cast around this area. But it began, I'll say for the sake of things, like a minute kind of, it slowly begins to dissipate after that minute kind of, you guys aren't moving quickly because I'm assuming, unless you guys want to rush in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, just opening up what Ramsey wants to do. Keep in mind his speed is 25 feet. I'd like to get about here, and I'm going to say that he's not going prone, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, but he is going to sort of take his crossbow, and he's readying his action to shoot the moment he sees Elazar or someone attack, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
All right, Rypley.
I just want to be roughly in the same area that I'm assuming is just gone, but I want to... Can I try to do a perception hearing to see if I can figure out where he may be currently?
Well, as you rush up, immediately you do see one of those
soldiers.
Why are
why is he different?
That's a goon. This is not Elazar. This is
I was about to say, why is he just ugly now?
Yeah, this is one of the homunculuses standing in his place, like hands on, kind of on, like on the keyboard as if it's miming what Elazar was doing last. And as you kind of rush in there, you immediately see, even through the fog cloud, you get that sort of sense of that larger object next to you.
Sense, I can
you kind of sense it. Yeah, you immediately sense, you know, this thing is there, and it turns to look at you.
Right,
you can tell that this thing is preparing, like it's hostile.
Okay, am I allowed to attack it yet?
Yes,
or are we
absolutely.
waiting?
Yes, at this point, if we're going to move into combat, yes, absolutely.
I don't think I'll rage yet. I didn't mean to do that with advantage. Forgot I have that turned on. Do you want me to redo it?
Unless you want to check 14.
I don't know if 14 hits, but I'm just gonna redo it if you're okay with it, or you can make me keep it.
That's fine. I'm gonna make you keep it. That's mean.
16.
16 doesn't hit as you swing at it, and you watch as it immediately steps back out of the way.
I'll make a second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does a natural 20 hit?
I wonder. Go ahead. Obliterate this thing. You missed the first strike, but immediately come in, like, max.
12 plus 5. And then can I use my bonus for offhand because I'm not raging?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say yes. 14 doesn't hit.
Nope. You get one solid good as you hear something crack as you punch it. You hear something crack as you punch it, and the thing kind of wavers. All of you, you don't see it because the fog cloud up. I should probably try to draw this on the thing, but I don't know. You don't see it just yet, but you hear Ripley. You hear like the sound of Ripley's punch and like the sort of the metallic clank it makes when he hits something. Holly, your turn.
Great. Still taking Zareth with me.
So you'll move. At this point, we are in combat because Ripley has initiated.
Yeah, so I'll move.
So you'll have.
Okay.
But everything is illuminated, so you're allowed to move. You're allowed to like you can see no dark vision disadvantage.
Okay. From there.
I mean, if it's cool, I could just go with Holly and not do a movement on my turn.
I'm gonna say no because we are technically in combat.
What I'm doing instead is because I'm stealth right now. I am going to dash. So then, no, not. I don't want to go with Quinn. So then we move 30 feet, allowing us to get onto the platform properly. Mm-hmm. And then I'll no, I don't. I want to go in front of me, but I'll go like there because I don't want him to stand next to the edge. All right, that's it. And that's my turn. I'm still stealthed.
You're still stealthed.
And now,
all right, Zareth.
And now Felix got full turn.
All right. Alright, so we're able to see or not?
No, not yet. Fog cloud is still up. But you hear a crack. I have to figure out the draw tool. Hold on, it's been a while.
I think I can.
So it would be here to about here? I believe that's fog cloud.
Is it all the way up, too?
Not all the way up, because, like, I mean, the ceiling is probably about, like, 120 feet up, but, like, it's about 10 feet, and you currently, at this point, cannot see Rypley. And you cannot see what he punched, but he punched something. And you heard it.
Am I able to use floating disc to, like, get above the cloud?
It would still cover them, because it is, like, 10 feet high. So, just letting you know, like, it's 10 feet high, so you would still not be able to see them. It completely obscures a space within 10 feet. Like a 10-foot. That's just what fog cloud is. I'm sorry.
Am I able to figure out where Rypley is? Like, I know where their general direction is.
I'll let you roll a perception check. I'll let you have it with advantage. I'm assuming at this point Rypley is not being quiet. You're allowed to correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but I'm assuming Rypley is being loud. You have advantage.
Okay.
Because Rypley is making lots of noise.
Not 20.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
you can pinpoint your dog boy.
Cool, dog. You want to go big?
Dog boy? Dante?
I'm trying to get something to eat.
So, I'm sorry. We're asking you questions.
Do you want to go? Big?
Yes.
You want to go Hulk? Okay, you're going Hulk. You're now large. Congratulations. I have cast in large.
Yippee. Oh, hold on. Make big. Make big. Make big. Make big. There we go.
Fuck him up.
Fuck him up, buddy. All right. Quinn, your turn.
Cool. So, with fog and stuff, I can't see in there, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Well,
for the sake of things, I'm gonna say I'm gonna dispel it. I will do another turn with the fog cloud, and then I'm going to dispel it. And we're gonna say it's been a minute, but you guys are moving slowly because I don't want to actually sit here for 6 turns. So.
Yeah.
I'll do one more, then I'm gonna dispel it, and we're gonna move on to combat.
Disadvantage on that because being unable to see. Alright, I'm just gonna save spell slots and such for now. So I'm just gonna skip my action and go straight to bonus action. I'm going to give Rypley a Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. Anything you want to do on your action?
No, there's nothing I really can do with that up right now.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, so we'll go. It's the guard's turn. It's gonna punch Rypley. Sorry. I know you're grabbing food. I'm so sorry. But you were the only one initiated in combat. So the guard is going to roll. And actually, I don't think that hits.
18.
Yeah, that's a 13 to hit on the first track. Oh, that is going to hit. That's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
All right. 1, That's going to be 4. That's going to be 9 points. 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you were just like punched directly in the gut by this thing. You are now large, so it actually can't use its grapple attack on you. But good job, Zareth. Because that's what I was planning on doing, but it can't do that against creatures bigger than it. So, yep. Anyway, sucks to suck, bud. All right. Anyway, that's its turn. Since there's only one guard. Ramsey, your turn.
All right. So wait a minute. Just to be so clear, an attack happened, right?
An attack did happen, but you are not able to see it at this time. Also, you're behind a giant TV screen.
Well, I thought I was crouching behind a little generator thing.
It's not a generator. It's like a giant screen.
Okay.
It's like another one of those like giant. It's a giant TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna pop up over here. Thank you. Ramsey sort of vaults over it. I'm gonna look at that guy right there.
You can't see him. There's fog cloud still up. You can make an attack with disadvantage. Zareth rolled a natural 20 on perceiving Rypley, so that's why it worked. I can't. Nat 20 is a nat 20. I can't not say.
So you said 9 damage. I forgot to take
9.
that.
So okay. So my superior dark vision doesn't help or anything like that.
No, because it's fog cloud. It's like physically obscured.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unless we've got like double sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see through it.
Well, it's
Right,
well,
fair
like
enough.
that's not even double sight can see through magical darkness. This is not darkness. It's like a physical like smoke. It's like smoke. It's like a smoke bomb went off.
I'm only cheating because I have blind sight.
That's true.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
You can
then-
roll an attack with disadvantage. Natural 1.
Yeah, sure,
Make you beat Rypley.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
I will
being
make
honest.
my attack. No, I appreciate that. You know, straightforward DMing. I like it. All right, that's D20 plus 10. Absolutely. And then with disadvantage, that is going to be.
I hate you.
Oh no!
Why do you hate
I'm so
me?
sorry.
You know that I'm not the one that specified.
Sorry. I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. I spoke it. Okay, yeah, roll damage. Rypley, you're big. Rypley, you're big. Take 10.
I would not take half damage from being larger.
Nope.
That's
That's a
not
rage.
how it
That's a
works.
rage thing.
No, let me double check.
No, I mean being larger doesn't make you take half damage.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that, but I think you get more hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about like enlarge, reduce?
Yeah, enlarge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enlarge doubles in all directions.
Can hold up to 500 pounds if a weight is placed on. No, that's not
I
it.
do know that they
Long
do
jump.
extra damage, like an extra D4 when they're enlarged.
Yeah, but
The
that's...
target doubles in size in all dimensions. Its weight is multiplied by 8. The growth increases to one size category, so medium to a large creature. Let's see here. Until the spell ends. The target's weapon also grows to match. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks deals 1d4 extra. Oh, okay. It doesn't have anything to do with health. Kind of dumb.
No, sorry.
Sorry, bud. So you're gonna take 10 points.
All right, and then the second attack I attempt with disadvantage. That's going to be a 15.
15 misses. So second one just kind of shoosh, goes wide, but the first one kind of hits Rypley in the butt, or like in the side. Rypley, you get shot by a crossbow. It sucks. Take 10 points of damage.
I'll just end my turn there then.
All right, end your turn. So, Rypley.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because
You gonna rage?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Because of size, is it I don't remember.
Hey,
it's not advantage, right?
Funny
Or is
thing.
it regular?
Is your storm aura wind based?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a creative decision here. I'd say that your storm aura
is the cloud finally
blows
fucking
away the
down.
cloud as Rypley, you go into this rage and the fog cloud whoosh, and dissipates around you.
Not a bow.
Rypley, it is your turn.
Remind me again, enlarge doesn't give advantage, right? It's just regular.
I don't think so. I think it
It
literally
lets you do
just
more
gives you
damage.
that D4.
Okay, I swear there's something.
It's more pathetic than I remember. I don't remember it being this stupid.
I remember it gave advantage on attacks, but I
thought so too, but
Yeah.
it literally doesn't say advantage. It's actually a pretty pathetic spell, as I'm pretty sure.
I'm surprised you guys. I mean, I don't know which version you're playing with. That sounds really cool. I'm not familiar.
It's like a D4. It's like giving a guidance, but to your damage.
Well, I only have 2 attacks because I don't have
Which
my
guidance
bonus
is like
action anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Also, with the Bardic Inspiration...
Is that a 10, or is it a...
It's a D8.
Okay, so it's the same as my natural one that I got from... Okay, either I'm just gonna attack. Oh wait, it's fucking... right, it's airstrike still.
Yeah, the only thing you get advantage on is strength.
28.
Yep.
I mean, isn't an attack a strength-based attack? Because that's a strength check. Attacks are strength checks, right?
I think it's that fight.
Yeah, attacks are strength checks, so it would be with advantage.
Okay, well, I'll do it for the next attack.
Yeah, do it for the next one.
16 damage in total.
Nice.
And let me switch that over to advantage. The initiative thing is in the way, but does 16 doesn't,
16
right?
doesn't hit, sadly. They're a little bit stronger than a 16.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do to heal myself either.
It's okay. We got you. We'll chuck healing potions at you. Healing for Breeze, still in the works.
I want to save my maneuvers, so yeah, that's it.
Alright. You smack this guy real good, and he kind of begins to stumble back slightly. Holly, your turn. You can now see.
Great,
Nice.
I see that. I see us. I'm going to drop concentration on the other spell, on Pass Without a Trace, and I would like to... I'm going to cast Conjure Woodland Beings. I'm going to summon some pixies, and specifically 8, and 5 of them are going to immediately... Because I did just think of this. Because that's a giant pit, right? It's just a pit.
It's a giant pit.
Cool. I'm going to have 5 of them cast Fly on all 5 of us.
Cool. Sounds good.
And then I'm going to have 3 just holding off. And they have superior invisibility, so they're invisible until basically forever.
All right, cool. Then I'm not going to put any tokens on the board.
So they're just going to be hanging out like over there and doing their thing.
It's like Pikmin.
Mm-hmm. They're hiding. They're hiding, and now we can fly. So I...
Oh, that's a bad idea to give to Rypley.
Yeah, fly, giant monster, fly!
Great, all of the invincible jokes I was going to make are just going to be more realistic.
Oh, well, I love this.
And I'm going to... I'm just going to go 15 feet to try to get us out of this dog shit little spot that we're in. Because we are right next to the edge, and it's not the best. Maybe we can fly now. So I'm gonna go there. So then we're like this, and then Holly's just gonna be floating over the edge instead of actually standing on it.
You're hovering like a little fairy. All right, Holly. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That is, I believe, all I can do. Oh wait. Sorry, I'm changing movement thing because I just realized something about what I'm trying to do. I'm actually gonna go. So I am here and Zaref's there, but I'm gonna be like floating in the air somewhat. just behind, basically using Rypley as full cover.
Yeah, that's fair. Ripley's very big right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Still holding on to the hand. That's it.
Seraph.
Okay, awesome. So I can see the bastard finally, right?
It's a homunculus. It is not Elazar.
Still a bastard.
I'm still gonna call it a bastard. I'm not gonna be respectful to a homunculus.
Yeah.
Not when it works for Elazar.
There's the homemade bastards, and then there's the twink bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're both homemade, depending on how you think about it. But one's like spare parts, and the other one is like.
What do you want to do?
The other one has daddy issues.
One is spare parts, and the other is homunculus.
Well, you see, that's spare sperm. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the homunculus. Gonna use my firebolt, but it is gonna be turned into necrotic damage rather than fire, just cause that doesn't seem smart. And I know that my normal volcanic ash isn't gonna work on it to poison it. So.
So I'm just putting the flight thing on everyone.
You're good.
Hey.
So we're gonna try to hit it. And that's a 26.
26 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, fantastic! I love that for it. 9.
9 points of damage. Good job.
9 points of necrotic damage. Yeah.
With that, this little bastard, I say so lovingly, begins to simply crumbles and melts away.
I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do fungal infestation. So a beast or humanoid, or that is small or medium, dies within 10 feet of me. I can use my reaction to animate it as a zombie under my control. I'm 10 feet away.
Love and go
Roll
Holly.
an Arcana check for me.
Good reaction. Can I give advantage? I'm right there.
Because this is not.
And like undead is my domain.
Could I? Okay, I'll do the Arcana check.
Please say I can give advantage.
They are technically undead.
Okay. 16 Arcana. May I make a suggestion? You can make a whatever kind of save you want from them, and then I will make a Druidcraft roll, and then if I beat them, then I get to control it.
Okay, I'm down.
$15.
17.
Damn. Worth a shot.
Alright. They do turn into ooze. And Holly, you try to grab onto it before it completely shrivels up, and you realize that there's no bones to root your vines into. There's nothing to pop it. It's just flesh when it dies, and it deflates into a puddle. There's not a lot of substance, which is why I'm like,
I see substance. I see substance around us. We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry. Well, we got it.
Those are some big rib cages. I do plan
cast.
to reanimate them.
Damn.
Hey, they're there.
All right, Quinn, you're up. Or sorry, Sarah. Sorry, this would be
alive.
Sarah killed it. Quinn, you're up. Do you want to hold your turn?
Wait, do you want to move anywhere, Zareth? Both of us? Because now I don't care about
I'm
being
just kind of sticking with Holly at this point.
Fair enough.
So I'm probably just like here.
It's okay.
Quinn, since there's no one to attack, do you want to do anything, or are you gonna...
I will move in here so that I'm not vulnerable.
That's super valid. Alright. Do I do anything? Spells? Healing? I don't know.
Actually, that is a good point. How is everyone looking?
I'm the only one that's taking damage.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I took damage earlier.
One of at this point, you guys could see one of Ramsey's crossbows is kind of just stuck into.
Boo-hoo, you're 1d4.
I feel like,
yeah.
Also everyone else had time to fucking do a short rest, so we should be fine. Theoretically.
Oh yeah, I guess we kind of sat around and did nothing for like 8 hours.
I'm just gonna do a first level cure wounds on Rypley. So be equals 5.
Heal him up a little bit.
$11 points of HP.
All right, 11 points. Rypley, you get to heal back.
Good. In the 60s.
Yay. Okay. Before I move on, anything you want to do, Quinn? Anything else?
Did you use the bardic inspiration?
No, I didn't.
Dante?
Can I pat
I'll just leave that bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna pat Quinn's head from up here.
Pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat.
Okay. So, I add a character. I am looking at time. How are we feeling?
I mean, I'm good. Like,
there's there's a significant chunk to this fight. You fought one dude. So,
let's go for a couple more turns, and then we can.
Yeah, because I feel like we were really like hyping up. Oh, we're gonna do some fighting today, so I'd like to do.
We just got into the fights. Let's do a little bit first.
All right.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah, guys, how do you feel?
Because I want to be respectful of time, and if we want to like, I can kind of do like a close, I could do like a closing thing, unless we want. But if we want to keep going a couple more turns, we can absolutely do that as well. So, I want to like.
Okay.
Steven, you all good?
Yeah, but.
Well, so my only thing with it is I want to make it a little easier for Caleb. I know, like, if we go a couple more turns, but we don't kill someone in that time when we all go, okay, now would be a good time to end.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I'll tell you.
Like, difficult for Caleb to keep track of the HP for the entire week, and I have food being made right now, and I don't know when I'm gonna have to disappear for a bit to prepare my food.
To be fair, I actually have figured out a solution for that. All that Caleb has to do is type in the actual Roll20 chat, and then it saves. So then next time he logs in, he just sees like what the health is.
And I can record it in D&D Beyond because that's where Elzar's shield is. So, like there's
I multiple ways to record. Notes, like private notes.
Yeah, but there's like I could take notes. Like it's not. I'm not worried about like recording hit points and stuff. Like that's not. I'm more worried like your time.
Yeah.
But if we want to start, because like
it is rolling up on like.
I can also see us like getting started, and then going like, oh, but like. He's low, right? We can finish him, and then that going on like way too long.
No,
and all of us being dead.
How about this? How about this? Let's do 2 turns. Is everyone okay with that?
I think we can.
I've got nothing going on tomorrow. I'm cool.
I could do 2 rounds. I have to be up early. So
yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I know it's like 1 a.m. and I think Jake, do you have work tomorrow?
I do. I work at 10.
You mentioned that to me earlier. So
okay, maybe we should wrap up then.
All right. I will. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up. Then. So.
Okay.
Back in game. What you guys see as this guy falls and turns to mush, Holly, you try to animate it, but it doesn't work, and you get a little disappointed. And then you guys hear like, Elazar clearing his throat, and he goes, "That was extremely rude."
Damn, you can talk again? That is most unfortunate.
You see, standing on one of the podiums a little bit further away, Elazar kind of stood there, rather dramatically. You see this time he has what appears to be like a cane that he's kind of using and kind of leaning on rather dramatically. And he's leaning there and looks at all of you. I hate you guys.
No,
keep talking. Keep talking.
Keep going.
That would imply someone actually wants to, though, guys. Come on, let's be real.
Elzar goes, "That was entirely rude of you. Listen, if you wanted to come into my laboratory, you could have just asked."
That would imply we respect you, and I don't.
Oh, are you really still worked up about one little coat?
Wait, I have Elazar, I have a question.
I'm worked up about a lot of different things, actually.
Because I'm floating, so I'm going to raise my hand. Hey, Elazar, one quick question.
Holly?
Would you like us to bedazzle your gravestone?
Oh, you guys are funny.
That's a lot of effort.
I'd love to see you try.
Yeah, sure. Well, we'll tell Daddy we said
Please,
hi.
no. Stay a bit. I'd absolutely love to show you what I've been working on.
I want to point out, the more and more Rypley talks, the more, or Elazar talks, the more he talks, Rypley slowly begins to look more and more agitated, and his storm aura, which is normally calmer, is starting to pick up very violently.
No, Rypley, deep breaths. We've talked about this.
No, this is a time.
Elazar, Throcknar.
He's going to. Elazar smiles. Sadly, it's not your turn. I'm not gonna let you cast the spell. You can on your turn.
Oh damn! I thought it was talking.
It is talking, but it's still a cantrip, but it takes an action to cast.
Can I intimidate him to think I casted the spell?
Sure. Roll an intimidation check just for funsies.
Could I clasp one hand to my mouth as if like that was just like a really dangerous, like I was like, oh my god, to give advantage.
Oh my
god. Sure.
Beautiful.
What you guys see, is Elazar kind of roll an intimidation check just for fun. I'm gonna give it to you. He's not.
It's an 18.
He responds with like a glare, which you can kind of see over the top of his sunglasses. And you see Elazar, Elazar kind of glares, and kind of begins, and you see as he kind of stamps the cane twice on the ground, and you guys see as all of the lights, all of the monitors immediately shut off, and the place is turned into like complete darkness. Those with dark vision can still vaguely see. And Elazar, you guys can kind of, you guys can see him, I guess, because that's within 60 feet, right? So 60 feet dark vision.
60, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can still see him.
I at least have 60 feet. I don't know about anyone else.
Yeah, we're good.
You watch as the lights go out. He quickly exchanges places with...
Actually, I have 120 feet, so I can definitely see him.
You watch as he exchanges places and moves to this podium over here. As the lights go out, you see as he moves places, but it's done with that sort of snappy magic that he's done before. And you hear... What you all hear as he moves is this almost like grumble, this groan, almost as if someone has an empty stomach. That same sort of rumble, that hunger. And immediately you guys smell this like sort of acidic, like this acidic sort of bile smell immediately comes across all of you, and you immediately kind of, something just doesn't seem right. And Elazar goes, and you hear Elazar's voice kind of echoing out amongst the chamber as Elazar goes, "You know, ever since we've met, I've taken some time with your little friend, the child god, whatever their name is. They helped me find a friend, a pet. The Abyss is such a beautiful place once you get to know it. Its inhabitants
Can I glare over at Quinn?
Its inhabitants are quite unique. In fact, they're quite hungry too. And you guys feel that sort of acidic scent kind of beginning to burn your nostrils in the back of your throat. It's kind of like, it kind of is sort of capturing this entire area. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me. Also remind me, nobody's immune to poison, right?
I mean, I'm immune to disease.
That's different. This is poison. That's
Okay,
a failure.
I am. No, I'm gonna use lucky. Thank you, though.
That is a natural 20, Mr. Tiefling.
The power
of
gay love is too powerful tonight.
Can I wait? Can I do another thing because of this?
Yeah.
Caleb?
What?
In this moment, because Holly can't see and she is scared, she doesn't know what's going on. I'm going to have her grow a little vine around her and Zarev's hands so they stay connected. That's it.
That's it.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, he'll hold on to Holly. He can see anywhere in this chamber.
I didn't mean
it's 120 feet of dog vision.
Left advantage on. Do you want me to redo it? I don't. Fuck. I closed.
Or I can just leave you 14. 14 was the highest one. It doesn't matter. With that, everybody succeeds. What?
Oh, okay.
Except for Rypley, unless you.
I can use an inspiration.
Do you want to use your inspiration? Actually,
I'll use
your bardic. Use your bardic inspiration that Quinn gave you.
Yeah, I was gonna use the one from Quinn, so I keep my natural ones.
Yeah, keep on.
7.
7. So that's 4. That's
21.
21. 21. So yeah, 21 with that. Everybody succeeds. So you're gonna take half damage. So give me a second to roll some damage.
Damn, a waste of a nat 20.
So, none of you are poisoned. Congratulations. That's going to be sorry. So that's going to be 18 points of poison damage to everyone as you inhale this sort of sickly bile scent. You could feel it burning the back of your throats. But all of you hold your breaths and are able to stay relatively conscious for a second. The area is dark. You hear that grumbling, that hunger. The smell of like thick bile immediately fills all of your senses. And you can just feel Elazar. That sort of proud expression. And Elazar goes, "No, really. Please, show me what you could do."
Just shut up! The more and more you speak, the more angry I get.
Oh, I can do this!
Oh, yes. His voice is quite annoying.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna move these around. Because these are... you watch as all of the kind of pods around you, Lara actually, kind of begin to slowly kind of open, and you see, token layer, guys, spawn. Beep. Alright, their turn.
Wait, do you want to actually do this next time?
Yes, we'll do that next time.
Because then we can all react.
It is 10 o'clock. All right.
Hey, Holly.
Yeah?
Out of curiosity, do you have golden chain on you?
I have plenty of gold.
Also known as labrum. It's a flower.
Let me check my flower list, I guess. No. Not yet.
That's most unfortunate. Okay, never mind.
I know.
Because I know that's a poisonous plant, and if it consumed in large quantities...
Damn, all of you can fly, so that's the... I had a whole effect for pulling you guys into the void, and actually, now that you can all fly, that's not going to work anymore. Damn, that's fine. Alright, anyway.
Elko
what is on your flower list, real quick? We see if any of them are toxic plants.
Blood tinge. Well, I only have magical ones, and then I do have a lot of other flowers that I just do not have that are just...
With that, I think we'll end it there. The pods open, and you see 5 homunculus begin to step out. Battle has begun in full throttle. We're going to start next time on the guards' turns. It's 10 p.m. now, so let's raid somebody so I can end stream, and then that's
question. Can I make a request?
Yes.
Could you do sneak stag, please? It'd be so funny.
But I want
one bet.
I want to do.
Oh, fine. Do your bet. Fine. Do your bet.
Sneak stag is really good. I do like sneak stag, but however, mischief live and we gotta give father some love. You know what I mean? Not my dad, but
this is my dad.
It's your dad. All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1.